everyone.
Hey, gang.
That's all I got. Ta-da.
Good afternoon.
I know.
Did I say good morning? Please tell me I didn't say good morning. Did I say good afternoon?
I think you just said hi.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
you said hi.
Okay, cool. Like, I'm so used to seeing all you people in the morning. So
I know, right?
it's morning somewhere, right? Like on the moon or something. Like
In Australia, maybe.
Australia, which is
Canada.
basically a different planet. So it's
Like
time
3
to
days
go.
into the future. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time it's already. So
Hi, gang.
hello.
Oh my god.
Anyone who thought that the three of us get together and we were going to stay on topic even from the beginning was very incorrect. I bet.
Squirrels.
So
Totally.
Yep.
It's already started. Squirrels.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Sorry, I've just seen Jesse's comments up.
Thanks, Jesse.
Oh, I was just like,
What?
I was saying to just say.
Well,
I mean, I'm not, nothing. I'm not.
I could say something about actually being left-handed, but I probably won't.
Yeah, just leave it. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find out where you got that glove because I love it. Just be careful waving that thing around. We've already discussed it.
I will. I'm going to take it off now.
Okay.
It's going to go over
That's
there.
metal, guys. That's actual
gonna
metal. So,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. That thing
we
is
don't have to have
frightening.
things here. So.
Oh god.
Okay, so anyway. Hello, everyone. We're going to try this a third time. And so,
Go.
hello. Hello, Crimson Mist and Loki and Chefzilla and Big Geek for getting us, never mind. We're just going to continue on. Darkcaster, Derek, Lady Mist. Let me see. I say Crimson Mist? The Mist Gang. There we go.
Mists are in. The mists have rolled in for the horror show.
Mist Gang. And of course, Purple and Sam are here, obviously, in case you didn't figure that out. Let me see. Anyone else?
On days when I bother to clean up, right? It's only on Saturday. Just for your show, Eris.
I appreciate it. Okay, horror. My favorite genre. I absolutely love it to death.
Mm-hmm.
I say sci-fi and horror are my two favorites, but what? What are you pointing?
Yeah, Sarah. She's wow. She is a maven for horror, so this is perfect.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I was very, very excited when I found that out. And Sam, of course, really likes super classics. Not what we just consider modern day classics, which I would say are a lot of the slasher films from like the 80s are modern day classics, but the actual
I would put them
like
there too.
black and white classics is her specialty. My specialty is kind of a variety, but I love me some bad horror movies. Oh, I love me some bad horror movies. And I'll complain about them and then complain about how many there are while enjoying the hell
Enjoying them? Okay.
I love tearing them apart. Man, what frustrates me is when I see a movie that has a potential of being really amazing and really good. And in general, I hate seeing wasted potential. But a really good idea executed awful, just man, it's like, and with horror movies, it's not really, you don't need a big budget for a good horror movie. You really don't.
True. That's true.
It's not like superhero movies where it's almost required because you need a good costume. The CW is currently suffering from that, along with many other things. But
it's on the list of problems.
Exactly. When you have a bad costume design in like a superhero movie, it's really noticeable. But in horror, you don't have to have that because, it's really not that expensive to make, a good horror movie. You just need the atmosphere. You need good music or to exercise a good lack of music, which Alien does. You know, you do
Alien
that
is
well.
extra creepy without it.
Mhm.
Extra creepy. Seriously.
Knew when to flip it on and off. It's just magical genre that, man, almost anything can happen. It's not limited. It's not limited at all.
Horror seems to be anything goes.
It is. It's amazing.
You know? And it's like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, who cares? So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah. Horror is also one of the genres where you get a lot of franchises. So if they hit on something that works, you'll get a lot of films. Say a particular character.
Yeah.
Because I know every one of your favourites obviously is Saw.
Oh yeah, God.
I can't watch it. Freaks me
Can't
out.
watch it. Oh my gosh.
I can't watch it. It freaks me out.
The music. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Okay, copyright. Damn it.
Copyright strike.
But again, another one that was made on a really low budget, if I remember correctly. At least the original Saw.
I would say the first one. I hope you're talking about, because that took off. That was one of those things like you were talking about that just bam. And how many Saws are there? 4 or 5?
Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You had 7, and then you had Jigsaw, which was 8, technically speaking. Which they tried to reboot, and I think they successfully kind of reinvigorated the franchise, and then quit immediately afterwards and gave the franchise to, I think, Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And he's going to completely reboot the whole damn thing, and I'm like,
yes, I was going to say that it's now we've got a reboot coming, haven't we, from the beginning? Yeah.
Oh, now Darth Hester started with Saw for Sam and Lord of the Rings. No, I've seen Saw.
No, it's
but
some people really can't because of the nature of Saw. And I understand it's hard to watch. I don't watch it for the torture stuff. I watch it because I love the story that interconnects all the movies together, which pretty much holds up. And, you know, the creativity, because they have to invent, like, new traps every movie. And there's some... they got really inspired by medieval
out
stuff. They got really inspired by some stuff, so...
That and they got very lucky with the actual character of Jigsaw. I don't think it would have been nearly as successful without Tobin Bell.
Oh my god, nope. Perfect for that role. You see, my first one, yes, I adore that franchise. I know that not all of them are good. I understand that, but I still love them. So it doesn't to be, but whatever. They are so fun to watch, and I love the music at the end when there's that reveal. And after a while, if you watch them back to back, which I've watched all. Right before I saw Jigsaw in theaters, I took my best friend and we sat down and we watched all 7 of them back to back to back to back. He hadn't seen any of them.
Oh my god!
And he did make a point that they do get kind of. It's like the same plot over and over again. I was just like, you know what? I like it. So.
But at least with the Saw, you can pick up almost any of them, and because of the way the plot runs through them all, you still get backstory in each of them. So even if you picked up, say, number 3, but skipped the first 2, you'd have a good idea of who Jigsaw is and what's going on.
I had to highlight this comment. Yes, I changed because I'm that level of dramatic. And so, actually, I'm wearing... Hold on a second. Let me adjust. I'm wearing my favorite anime of all time, Hellsing Ultimate. So
I was going to say, is that Helsing?
Yes, that's
I don't have my glasses on today, so...
Alucard, technically Dracula. I thought it was fitting. Anyway, never mind. Thank you.
I changed out of my jammies.
That'd go.
And got into my horror, damsel in distress screamer type of outfit from the 50s and 60s.
And we all got dressed up for this actually. Purple's wearing
Purple's Freddy.
The thing later.
That's awesome. I think mine would be Jason. Jesse wants to know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking coffee black. That's all. Yeah, just coffee black. Nothing spectacular.
Lame-o.
I
No.
can't.
No to this. Stop trying. No.
What?
Is Freddy Krueger. Don't.
No, I was going to say, no, you can't do that.
They tried rebooting it and it failed. Well, the other one failed as well. So
The New Nightmare? Yeah? Is that what that's called? The New Nightmare? Or is that the other one?
That's the other one. The New Nightmare was actually really good.
Yeah.
That was the last one that Wes Craven directed. But the one that the reboot was the same guy that played Rorschach. Whose name escapes me at the moment. But I like him as an actor.
Rorschach is Watchmen.
Yes.
Right?
That's
okay.
Right, yeah.
Just making sure I'm on the right page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jackie Earle Haley. That's it. That's who played Freddy. And I like him as an actor, but the film itself just fell flat.
No, because they decided to take all the personality out of Freddy and just make him another, he's a bad slasher guy that just like violence. It's like, no, one of the main reasons people like Freddy is because he has this super dark, morbid sense of humor that everyone finds endearing, you know? Yeah, he's a horrible character, like on a personal like level.
Oh, gotcha.
He is horrifying, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what he does because YouTube.
Yes.
But you know, it's like you don't sympathize with him or really at all. Like they make it pretty much immediate that he's an awful person, and it's just like,
he's a horrible character. He's definitely a fun villain, you know, and he's very different to say Michael Myers or Jason. In that, like you say, he has a personality and he's got that twisted, warped sense of humor.
Yeah.
But he's not an anti-hero by any sense. He's
no.
The new one
not by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, the new one suffered from what is what usually happens in reboots. They forget what made the original so special.
Yeah. They do.
The same thing happened to Halloween. They actually showed too much. They suffer from the exact same problem. They showed us too much. One of the great things about Michael Myers is no one knows really anything. He was a sociopath. That's what people thought. He was basically just a sociopath, even as a little kid. And that's a horrifying thing, is realizing that, you know, and this is something I realized from watching a bunch of crime dramas too, is sociopaths don't just become sociopaths when they hit adulthood. It's like, no, they're not with their entire life. And I'm talking about like a true sociopath, not the one who has like you know personality disorder of it, like a really true sociopath, because you know because you have that the disorder that kind of intertwines itself with it doesn't mean that you're a sociopath. No. Sociopaths are different. They're very, very, very different. They literally do not empathize. That's what a sociopath is. There's no empathy. There's a piece of their humanity is gone. That's what a sociopath is, and those are incredibly rare. So, because there's a spectrum, but those are very, very, very rare.
Yeah, for a sociopath to have a complete disconnect from other people, is very rare.
Exactly. So that's horrifying for Michael. That's what I thought Michael Myers was. You know. Almost, not really even demon possessed, but it was like you just think he's a sociopath, and then like it expands on it, and it expands upon it. And it's like he's almost like unkillable. So it's like, what is this guy?
Yeah,
what the hell is this guy? You know? And then in the reboot, they're just like, so here's this horrible backstory. You know, it's trailer.
They actually did. They didn't see it on purpose. I was afraid they were going to do that.
No. They did. They made his father very abusive. They made his mother a prostitute. They made him, like an abused kid with.
They tried to make you sympathize with him, whereas that really wasn't the point in the character.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have sympathy for someone that dark.
No, that's not why I watched that. Some villains, yes.
Yeah,
I do not believe that you need a sympathetic villain, and that is a problem, actually. I don't need a sympathetic villain in order to enjoy the horror movie. I don't need it. Sometimes
I don't.
Do just,
I don't want the feels, just the blood and guts and the suspense. I want to see that couple getting stabbed through the bed who just had sex, on Friday the 13th.
Oh, I was like,
wait, what?
That is a funny trope. That is a kind of a funny trope.
It's a weird trope, but it happens in every single one.
You have sex in a horror movie, you will die.
You're going to die.
Yes. So if you're in a horror movie scenario, do not have sex. There you go. More you know.
Yeah, you hear a noise and go investigate, you're going to die. I mean...
Yeah, there's certain tropes that, funnily enough, it inspired stuff that, hell, here's a good one. It introduced to this day, clowns are not looked at the same. To this day.
I never liked clowns to begin with. It made it worse. And it was creepy enough that it was, oh my God, his name just went right out of my head. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah.
Who's already creepy. I adore it.
Yeah, but he knows it, and he embraces
he uses it.
It's like the idea that not just because of conventionally attractive people just running around Hollywood. It's like, no, you need a variety of people for a variety of different roles. Otherwise, you just have a bunch of,
That's just a party.
Yeah, it's a bunch of. Yeah, like, you need more than just that. And I think, actually, funnily, I'll have to discuss that some other time because you don't realize it, but it's like that's almost something that we've gotten away from.
Yeah,
is not just having normal people in there.
Yeah. But even, especially with the 80s slasher movies, that almost became a trope in itself. You had like a group of really attractive people getting just picked off one by one by the whatever main villain. So I think
like Jason.
In that scenario, it kind of works. Yeah, but I agree. In general, you don't kind of see that anymore.
No, no. It's always the other people they pick off first.
Yeah,
it's like, what's that
it was almost played up as a joke,
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they've just had sex, as you said.
Yeah, that's pretty much
sex.
It.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you will die. Yep, that's just how it is. It's funny. I'm sure there was a societal reason to why that happened. Let me see, but I still find it funny. It's still continued to this day. I'm not kidding. Yeah, that is still continued to this day. So it's just
the human centipede.
No. Okay, there are very few horror movies I refuse to talk about. That whole series, and yes, there's 3 of them.
Yes,
I will not talk about that.
I saw the first one and went, nope.
Oh, no. I saw it twice. First time, I made the horrible error of eating a chicken salad sandwich while watching it.
Oh, bravo!
Nice,
good one, hon.
I had to rewatch it. With someone else because I refused to watch it by myself. But yeah,
that probably wasn't the brightest idea you've ever had.
Heard the second one was worse. I didn't even enjoy the first one.
No, really? It's not a film you enjoy. You kind of watch it out of morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
Just to see if it is as bad as people say it is. Yeah.
I did.
But no, it's not a film series that you really kind of enjoy.
No, it's effing Hostel.
Second one
is another one.
I heard about. Oh, I because I like Saw. I like Hostel. So
yeah, I figured that'd be in Real House, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just find it. I don't know. I'm not going to dive that deep into my own psyche for.
Yeah.
Yes, it is definitely. There are horror movies out there that are not for everyone.
That's right.
There are some horror movies I refuse to watch. Like I will not watch any more of the Human Centipede movies. There is something called a Serbian film, if I remember correctly.
Serbian film, yeah.
Yes. I've heard things about it. Did not strike my fancy.
It's pretty brutal, yeah.
Yeah, it's like brutal for brutal's sake is not what I'm here for. Yeah. I'm here for either it's so awful that I'm cheering on the evil entity because you've made me hate everyone on the screen. Or I'm here because you have intrigued me with a storyline. And, I also enjoy trying to figure out how they do certain things. Seeing if I can see the plastic, see if I can see because a lot of the times horror movies are very well known for using practical effects. It's not that easy to use CGI in a horror movie.
No, not if you want to get the
not.
right blood splatter. Not if you want to get the right angle on a chainsaw or other weapon of choice. It's really difficult.
There's a lot of creativity that goes into horror movies.
Horror movies tend to be, especially when filmed very close up, it's very close quarters. I think that's probably why practical effects work so well. Especially like you say, blood splatters, anything kind of like that. And I think, again, the Saw films worked really well with that because it's a very visceral, what you're seeing on the screen.
They have to be. And and in those close quarters and in the practicality of the special effect, you're relying a lot on your makeup department to really get in there and get dirty, and they'll do it. I've seen some of these special effects. I've had the pleasure of learning a few things under a special effects supervisor, and it was like, that's that. Oh, God, that's awesome. Like a mixture of cherry jello and the blackest coffee you can find. That makes dried blood.
Yeah, well, the Psycho, it was chocolate sauce, if I remember correctly, in the shower sauce.
But it went black and white.
So it was in black and white.
They didn't have to worry about the color coordination there as much.
No, they just needed the consistency. Yeah.
That is something that you learn, in photography and also in film. It's harder to shoot in color because you have to get the right color. And it's interesting. It's easier to do black and white. It is so much easier. Especially when you're editing, because editing together, you have to get the right colors. You have to get that. And fake blood is super difficult
sucks.
to get. You have to get the right color because, contrary to popular belief, fake blood does not look like a cherry icy. Okay.
No.
Okay.
It does not.
Super bright red. It is a very vivid, and it gets darker. So if I see a horror movie, I know you have messed up when there's dried blood the color of my shirt.
Yes.
But no.
Whereas it should be
called collaboration.
Maroon color. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh. So it's dark. It's almost black, or a deep dark purple.
Exactly. That's some things that you can just tell whether or not people those are like little details that show whether or not someone cares.
Yeah.
That's like a very simple thing. It's like, oh man. And Crimson Mist, I highlighted this comment because I didn't realize this, but it makes sense, and I find that fascinating. The morality tale.
Well, that goes into what we were talking about in the green room as well, wasn't it, hon? Because we brought up Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. That's one of my favorites. I like that one.
Don't watch it too many times.
No. I've seen it twice.
Okay, that's it. Don't watch it anymore.
Don't watch it anymore? Okay.
No, because Purple and I have seen it enough times that when you watch... Okay, Cabin in the Woods is a movie that is fantastic when you first watch it.
Right.
And then if you watch it too many times, like I've seen it like 10 times, you watch it too many times, you will hate the ending. Because you start actually realizing what their actions ended up doing, and it pisses you off.
I've got to admit, I did love the film the first time I saw it because it plays off all of the classic horror tropes. You've got, they even list them off. You've got the jock, you've got the virgin, you've got the the guy that jokes around. But the ending does definitely, the ending does fall flat. And again, playing into what Crimson Mist said about sinners, that kind of falls into the story as well.
So true.
Well, it's like the Virgin, which she got really being called that. She's like, it was close enough, whatever. It was the ending. Spoilers for everybody. It's fantastic all the way up until the two people. Like one of them's supposed to die, and he's dying. He's supposed to die within this time frame, and instead of killing him, putting him out of his misery, and saving the entire planet, I cannot reiterate that enough, saving every human and animal and plant and the whole planet. So saving the whole planet, They decided, nah, we're going to smoke. And we're going to live, and we're going to run we're going to run it out, and we're going to doom all of humanity because I couldn't be bothered to put him out of his misery. When he was he was mortally and fatally wounded. He wasn't living. He wasn't getting out of there. And instead of just killing him, they decided to screw all of humanity. I was like, that's so selfish. I can't get behind that. I can't stand that movie now. Don't watch it. Don't watch it too many times. I've
only seen it twice. Yeah. So, and the second time was just I happened to be passing through the room and stopped for a second. Oh, y'all are watching Cabin in the Woods. Good luck, and kept walking.
But there's great scenes in that whole movie. But yeah. Oh, Joss Whedon.
He knows his horror genre. Because that's why I have seen the episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer Hush once. And I will never see it again. That episode scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, I haven't seen Buffy. It's been on my list since college to watch. So
we'll get you fun fact, Sammy. The lead gentleman in Hush is Doug Jones.
No, it's not. No way. Yeah. Okay, if I ever meet him, I'm going to have him sign I Have a Gentleman. And it's the lead gentleman, so it's him. I'm going to have him
when
sign
he
that.
Puts his finger up to his mouth, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's him. He's up on the wall over there. Oh my God.
I have no idea.
Sammy's so happy now. Doug Jones is
No, I know Doug Jones. I just don't know what you're talking about.
She just doesn't know the character. It's not that.
Yeah. No, I know who Doug Jones is.
I'd recommend the episode.
Yeah, okay. I popped my shoes off. I'm gonna go get him off the wall because I gotta show you guys.
That is interesting. I never thought of it that way. It is, isn't it? It literally is a deconstruction of the horror genre.
Yeah, it takes each of the tropes and kind of pulls them apart one by one. You know, it basically goes down a checklist of ticking off. Yes.
That's him.
That's him.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. I just didn't know what the reference was.
Yeah. So if I ever meet Doug, I'm gonna have him sign this for me.
Yeah.
Because AJ bought me this as a joke. Because she knows this episode scares the shit out of me. But she also knows I love the episode. Even though I can't watch it.
Yeah.
So she bought it to freak me out.
Yeah, there's some things that scare me. Horror movies to me, I like watching them in their full glory at night by myself, because that's the best way to do it. Any horror movie can pretty much scare you at that point. So
that's true.
If you really want to test a horror movie, you watch it broad daylight with people, because it's very easy.
I can't even do that with a couple of them.
Which ones? Out of curiosity.
The most specific one is The Exorcist. I cannot watch that movie in broad daylight with 900 of my best friends. Okay, I don't have 900 best friends, but let's say 9 of my best friends.
People you know.
I know.
Facebook friends don't count, Sam.
I couldn't be in a movie theater with the lights on, full, and still watch The Exorcist. I'm like, nope. I'm out. Can't do it. That movie scares the shit out of me. Last time I saw it, I didn't sleep for 3 days.
Oh my gosh, we're reading
just into now, babe.
It's just now predicting the future.
Yeah, right. No, I can't watch that movie. I've watched The Exorcist 3 a couple of times, and there's a couple of moments where it scares the crap out of me, but I can't watch it.
I really like The Exorcist.
Me too.
That's not to say I didn't like it, ladies. I just am scared shitless.
Just scared of it.
No, that's a good horror movie. A good horror movie. Yeah.
That means it's done what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. It scares the Jesus out of me.
Yeah.
No.
All right, what's the other one?
The original Friday the 13th. I can watch that with the lights on, but I can't watch it at night. No. But the original one. Because when I was a kid, it scared the shit out of me. Hey, guys in the chat, do we know when Friday the 13th originally came out? Any clues? I'm trying to remember. I was going to say I could.
Friday. No, screw it. Nope. Every time, because I'm on my laptop, and every time I do anything on it,
it'll go.
1980.
Yeah, so there
1980.
No, that's part 3. Sorry, no, that's the. It's even earlier.
Yeah, I think they put out one a year, or they tried to.
No, it was right. It was 1980.
So I was 9.
Cool.
It scared the shit out of me. And I didn't even understand half of the references that were in it. So it was like... MB Geek says 78, 79. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that was just from memory.
Yes.
Good job.
Let's actually go check.
Good on you.
I had no idea.
1980. Okay. Yeah. So...
It's something. It's whatever. The late 70s were the 80s. Changed my mind.
That was pretty good, though, for the new genre. When it started in the late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what ushered in the slasher, so which kind of lasted pretty much the entirety of the 80s. So we went through like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the smaller, lesser known ones. Like Black Christmas.
Oh my God, Leprechaun.
Yep. Hellraiser.
That became an awful thing.
Hellraiser was so good.
Really? You enjoyed it?
I liked Hellraiser.
Interesting. I tried to watch all the Hellraisers. I just sat down and tried to watch them. Got through the first one. I was like, eh. And then I made it through halfway through the second one, and I was just like, I don't think I can do this.
Just didn't do it for you.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Usually, I am so lean. I have watched so much worse all the way through. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was about Hellraiser. I just was kind of like,
I think some people can build it up a little bit too high, and when you do watch it, it's a little bit anticlimactic, especially since the Cenobites in the first film, you don't see much of them. They're used very sparingly.
Yeah.
Just because of the cost of the practical effects and the costumes.
Yeah, that was a cost. The costumes. I think that's what sucked me.
Oh, yeah.
It was the costumes and makeup.
Were fantastic. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
The practical
Puppet
effects,
Master.
Yeah.
Somebody just brought that movie up to me just recently, and like, God, it's been about 100 years since I've seen Leprechaun. I just read it. Since I've seen Puppet Master. That's another one that freaks me out.
There's a lot of Puppet Master films.
I don't think I've seen Puppet Master. Have I?
Oh,
I've seen Dead Silence, which is what comes to mind when I think of puppets. But
so for puppets, for me, it's the Child's Play. You know, it's Chucky.
Yeah.
But that's technically more of a doll than a puppet. But...
Yeah, that's the that one that just came out. Oh my God, what the hell was that doll's name? Shit, it just came out a few years ago. It was a girl doll.
Annabelle.
Annabelle, that's it. Yeah, and I was
just
like,
that was an interesting series. 1 was mediocre at best. 2 actually made 1 good, which was bizarre. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It was very strange.
That's really weird.
It. I saw it in theaters. I saw Creation in theaters, and because I to this day believe this, that 2 is a horror movie with the most active give a shit demon of any horror movie I've ever seen. Because usually what the demon does is it's just like, ooh, there's a curtain. We're just gonna go. Oh, the toy's not in the same place it was. They do real subtle shit, you know. It's whatever.
Yeah.
No, this demon went ham from like the second it came out. It was just like, nah, we're gonna do this. We're up and down. I am like, it is a very active demon. That thing.
Oh, I could add one to that as well. If you want active demons, I would say the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. That's
the Creeper
demon.
Yeah, I saw 1 and 2. The third one, I stopped watching right before they revealed his entire origin story. Like they did, and they did. They killed that series. So because they all of the mystery behind the creature was revealed in the third one, and I stopped watching it right before they revealed it, because I was like, that's stupid. That's so stupid.
Don't need to know his background.
No, it's like, I don't want to know your origin story. I just know that you're a creepy little son of a bitch.
Yeah, and so I wanted to be able to watch 1 and 2 again, so I refused to watch it. I refused to finish watching the third one. You know,
I don't blame you. God,
it takes a lot for me to stop watching a horror movie. because if I could find some enjoyment in it, then that's fine. But like, but this is one that's super recent.
Event Horizon.
Hereditary.
Yes, I rewatched that recently a couple of weeks ago.
Who did Hereditary? I asked because reasons.
Hereditary?
Yeah. Or who was in it, I should say.
That's... hold on, I'll pull it up because it's got the...
Okay, is it based on a book or just somebody pulled it out of a book kind of thing? Okay, cool. Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me grab it. There we go. You'll recognize the poster.
Okay.
Let me grab it. Let me get a semi.
Yeah, it's got Toni Collette is the main actress.
Oh, okay. I
in
know
it.
Toni Collette. Okay.
Hold on. Un momento.
Clue.
La, la, la.
Clue's just weird.
I remember Clue.
This movie.
It's Tim Curry.
This movie
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember the poster. Yeah. Okay.
I figured. That movie was good up until the last 10 minutes, and it ruined everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Lol,
it was
Satan.
It was another really rushed ending.
Pass.
It was awful. I actually came up with a whole different ending. But I don't want to get kicked off. I did. I love doing that. I love taking movies that are good all the way up until like the end, and then they ruin it. And I love taking that and then just rewriting it because it pisses me off, and I want something good to remember from it.
I don't blame you. So, oh my god.
Like, the part of Hereditary's appeal was seeing the trailers, actually.
Really?
Because they actually did false advertising well. A character.
No shit.
Yes, they actually did it well. That's a very rare occurrence. But yeah.
Wow.
So I'm not going to say more because you haven't seen it, Sam, and you need to watch it.
No. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's definitely worth watching.
The false advertising that went berserk for me was Blair Witch.
Yep,
that was weird.
No spoilers in the chat for her because it's a good movie.
Yeah, no spoilers, guys, because I do want to watch it.
It is good. So
okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, pen and paper. I'm going to write it down.
So, with the more modern films, I'm guessing you've seen. What did you think of The Witch? Because that was one that really surprised me. I went into it not expecting it to be as good as it actually was.
The Witch?
Yeah, the trailers were bizarre. When I went to go see it, I thought it was going to be an pretentious art horror movie, which I do go watch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw the trailers for it. I thought, it was one of those art house French style, with German subtitle.
Yeah, I love watching those. Don't get me wrong. I like watching them. But they, you have to know that going in. If you don't know it, then you're going to be mad. But if you know that going in, what I like to do is, because there's so much symbolism in those, and y'all know how much I love to analyze stuff. So I will sit there and I'll be like, oh, is it this and that? And I got to remember what that painting is because I'm sure that means something and whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I did with It Comes at Night. Now...
Yes.
Yeah, I just searched for The Witch.
The Witch, I highly suggest watching it with subtitles on because it's a period piece and they speak of the period that they're in. They speak that old English. So
yeah, it's early modern English, they said.
Yes, with the accent, with everything. So it is going to be hard for you to understand if you don't have subtitles.
Gotcha.
But it's brilliant. That was a brilliant movie.
It's one of the few that actually surprised me going into it.
It looked interesting from the trailers, but I was kind of just like, whatever. And then when I watched it, I would disagree with
Cloverfield?
that immensely. I think Cloverfield is a piece of garbage.
I am only familiar with the word Cloverfield, so it's just like, is this a thing? Does that have anything to do with J.J. Abrams?
Yes.
Never
mind then. Right?
Yeah.
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 It really doesn't.
Yeah.
in my opinion, matter with the movie. I didn't even know who J.J. Abrams was when I first saw it. I just remember watching it with my parents, and we were sitting around for an hour and a half wondering when it was going to get good. And then they killed off the funny guy, which was the only person we were rooting for. And we just realized it wasn't going to get good, and we stopped caring. So it had potential. That's another one of those movies, had potential. It has a cult following like I haven't seen in a while. It's very interesting because I know people who absolutely love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Cloverfield. And I feel like there's two very different ways that you watch the movie. You just watched it. And then after you watched it, you went and like dug up theories and you talked to people and you did that. And I think those are the people who enjoyed it.
Okay.
Because every time I mention, or every time I talk about Cloverfield, and I mean, this is just within the people I know, so that's not exactly a really big like testing group for this,
right?
But they've talked about how they went online and talked about theories and all of the and it's just how that's what drew them in.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, they don't talk so much about the movie itself.
Right.
So that's what I seem to be getting off of it.
Yeah, so. They like to kind of pick it apart rather than focus on the actual film itself. I actually like the second Cloverfield better, the one with John Goodman. I thought that was a 10 Cloverfield Lane. I thought that was a more interesting film rather than the original Cloverfield.
Maybe it builds on it. I don't know. I haven't seen 10 Cloverfield Lane, but I think I saw a review on it. I had no intention because it had Cloverfield in the title, but I did actually watch Cloverfield Paradox. So I watched 1 and 3 and not 2. Cloverfield Paradox was fascinating to me because it played into my kind of love for kind of general astrophysics talk. I
only
really,
in casual
really like
conversation.
No, I'm serious. Like I actually really do. Like talking about theoretical
physics.
Fun. No, astrophysics.
I'll get Jeff. You want me to go get Generalissimo Hefe? But this is a horror show, so
we'll talk. We'll talk later. But it to me was very interesting. And I've talked about. I think actually, Purple, you and I actually talked about this before. The marketing for it,
yeah. We were saying it was. Yeah, we were saying it was one of the few films where they did the marketing really, really well to get the hype going.
Exactly.
So no matter what you thought of the film, they built the excitement around it really well. Similar to what they did with Blair Witch Projects.
Yes.
Blair Witch was such a disappointment.
Yes, we are. Yes, I'm speaking on behalf of everyone here.
Yeah, we are.
I am lots of fun. So anyone in my general vicinity is having fun too. So.
Yeah, and I'm how many hundreds of miles? So I'm having a good time.
Yeah. My gloriousness stretches all around the world, across the pond and everywhere.
It goes everywhere.
Yeah,
she's just a goddamn ray of sunshine. Fuckers.
I think I have that in my Twitter bio, actually.
I think so too. I'm a goddamn ray of sunshine.
I mean, it hasn't even. I mean, it's like apparently it's been 45 minutes. I didn't even notice. I thought it's been like 5.
It's just like on a Discord call.
No.
This can go on for hours, guys. No, seriously.
This will go on for hours. Yeah, no, Discord calls will go on. Our Discord calls are like. You ever wonder when I start talking about having talked to her 12 hours? It's those two. Those two. Half a damn day.
It's all happening.
It's almost like we like each other or something. Oh my god.
What? No, stop. Girls can't be friends on YouTube.
No. Friends in general. That's not allowed. That's not allowed.
As if.
Okay.
Don't get me started. Anyway.
Back on the subject.
Yeah, back on subject. Squirrel. So I have Hereditary written down.
Uh-huh.
I have The Witch written down. So The Witch, I just read the IMDb. It looks really good. So I'm excited about that one.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why have you written diagonally instead of on the lines?
I never do. I never do. I will just pick up a piece of paper and a pen and just...
You know there's no lines there for a reason, right, girl?
I know.
I just wondered if it was a thing.
Not an American thing. It's literally just her.
Okay, just checking.
It's just
okay.
me.
Yeah.
See, this one I wrote on the lines. But then I also wrote, above the margin. Then I wrote sideways.
I generally I'll write on the lines, but then sometimes I'll want to continue writing on that piece of paper. But anyway. So
and the way I'm holding it this way. So when I write.
Okay. Fair enough. Just curious. That's all it was.
Lines. No.
And the next movie is Sam trying to figure out what a horizontal line is and how to write on it.
Yeah. What? Oh my god. I'm that girl in the movie. What? Yeah.
Yeah, you're the
and
one
answer the door. Jitsi Lemons has one for me to add. And I can't see it because I don't have my glasses on. Hagzuz? Okay, I'm writing it down, boss.
Did I just summon something? Don't tell me I just summoned something.
Yeah, God, I hope not.
Yes, yeah. Lock your doors.
Great. I already do. I live by myself, and I still lock my bedroom door. Like I'm in college or something. Because I don't trust it. I've seen too many horror movies, and I'm just like, I won't.
Well, maybe.
That just means you have to be first victim, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't put myself in horror. If I hear a noise outside, you know what I'm not doing? Going outside.
No, I'm just going to bolt that door and ignore it.
Yeah, and sit there with a baseball bat.
Hear knocking on my door.
Hang on, I got something.
Oh, gosh.
Hang on.
I'm concerned that she said gun and I got something right afterwards.
Oh,
I have one of those too.
Now, I made this one. This was out of kiddo's old bat from softball, so I just made it.
That's really cool.
Oh,
and it's
I haven't
metal.
seen this one. Yours is metal. Mine's wood because I wanted
mine's
to be able
metal.
to actually bring it to. I wanted to actually be able to bring it to cons. So.
Aluminum, is it? You
it's an aluminum bat. Yeah, this was AJ's bat when she played softball.
I'm starting. I see a few. I see my bat kind of inspired yours because I'm seeing some similarities on it, Sam.
Yeah. Yep.
Those little diamonds right there towards the handle.
Yeah,
and
these
the
right
grip.
here.
Yeah. No, mine has that exact same thing.
Yeah, that's what inspired me. You told me about it, so I went and looked it up, right? And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But the difference is, what I'm going to do eventually is take Swarovski crystals and Swarovski that out. So,
of course,
because reasons, and same thing with the handle, because it's Sam. If it doesn't have Swarovski crystals on it, it ain't worth it. So off on that tangent, guys.
Anyway, coming back.
Good night. Mr. J.
First of all, I've never said bless your heart, and I have lived in Texas my entire life.
You've never said that?
No.
Aw.
I've never said that. I've heard it, and I've heard that it's a thing that apparently people say, but
actually,
none of my family has ever said it. I've never personally heard anyone
mine
say
did.
I don't know. Maybe it's
NB Geek, I need to correct you a little bit on that. 9 times out of 10, it's voice inflection. So if you're looking at someone and go, "Oh, bless your heart," that's an insult. If someone is telling you a story and you go, "Bless their heart," that's actual emotion.
Okay, so it's context.
Yeah, it's context. It's all in the context. So,
as most things are, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, if I'm looking at you and just go, "Oh, bless your heart," that's, oh my God, you're a friggin' idiot.
I usually just call the people idiots. It's like, wow.
Yeah, you do that. Oh my God, you're a friggin' idiot.
That was dumb. Good job.
Bravo, number 1 on the jump scale. Good one.
Good one. Good one. Good.
Intruder alert.
Uh-huh.
Is Jedi Bill? Is that an actual film?
Okay. Any word. Put any word.
Yeah.
Put the in front of it, and it's a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good point.
Literally anything. The clothing. Horror movie.
Uh-huh.
The necktie.
Yes.
Horror movie.
Horror movie.
The vest. Horror movie. Okay, Lady Miss, The Ghost and Mrs. Muir, the TV show or the original film? Because I've seen both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen both. Wasn't really scary. It was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it was Vincent Price, if I remember correctly. It's been about a minute. So for the film, not the TV show. I can't remember though. So help me out, Lady Miss.
If we're going to go back to stuff putting in front of we would have to go back to something like The Birds, Hitchcock.
The Birds.
Oh,
the
that's a good movie.
suspense. Hitchcock is one of my favorites.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I've seen just about all of his shit.
See, I have a Psycho poster.
Yeah.
But,
I want that poster so bad.
Yeah. It's like
That is a cool
red.
poster.
It's all primary colors: red, yellow, blue. It's really nice. I would point it up, but I don't feel like it.
Okay.
So
I don't have any horror movies on the posters.
straighten it down anyway. Whatever. Psycho, Psycho is absolutely phenomenal.
That's one of the best.
It took me like 4 hours to watch it. Not because I had to keep pausing it for any bad reasons, because I kept pausing it because every frame was like a masterpiece photo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so well done.
Yeah, it's like a pro screenshot. Just...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I kept pausing it and fangirling like every 2 seconds. So it took me like 4 hours to get through.
Yeah. I've got books. I don't think they're in here yet, but I've got books on the making of Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
And what went, all the practical effects, like we were talking about, going back into that film and what developed from that film.
Mm-hmm.
Just that in and of itself.
You said chocolate syrup was used for like the shower scene?
Yeah.
Y'all, either one of you see, what's that movie? It's one of the Back in Action, Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene in there that references that actually, where Bugs Bunny is in the shower and it goes black and white and he pours Hershey's chocolate syrup down the drain.
Yes.
So
okay.
made me think
I got it now.
It is, yeah, exactly.
So that's amazing. That's like so many levels of fourth wall break. That's amazing.
And I think, if I remember correctly, they kept changing Mother, until they hit on the right one. So
yes,
they would keep changing it, and she'd turn this dummy round and scream. And once it hit a certain pitch, Hitchcock realised, yep, that's the one.
That's the
so
one.
Every time they did a take, the mother in the chair was slightly different.
Yeah, I've seen the stills of that, and poor Janet Leigh was so hoarse after all of those screams. They had to stop shooting for the day.
I mean, that's a good. I've seen some horror movies where it's like, man, that was not your best effort, but I guess you kept it in.
Yeah,
like true screaming is going to make you hoarse.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lady Miss Jean Tierney. Thank you. I was like, wait. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Jean Tierney. Yeah, I have a picture of her on the wall in my guest room.
Puppet Master. What is that? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Puppet Master. Puppet Master is a really good series of films.
Audrey Toulon.
So it's based on Audrey Toulon. Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically a set of puppets that get brought to life.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm getting it now. It's just now kicking in.
Yeah.
Total Recall.
You've probably seen the most famous one is Blade. So it's the little guy with the hook. He's got a hook and a knife for a hand, and he's dressed all in black with a little black hat. That's,
okay.
Puppet Master's great.
The main character.
Loki's comment just reminded me of we didn't finish talking about that.
Oh shit!
Probably not my fault.
Nah, it's all right. I'll throw myself on my sword for that one, or on the bat.
We're gonna throw ourselves back into Hitchcock, but I've never heard of Puppet Master, so that just reminded me of that. And
Puppet Master is really good.
I don't.
Yeah.
Again, really
bad.
good practical effects.
Bummer. No notepad.
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh, sorry. Somebody apparently is at my door, but Lucy, get back.
Don't
in the
answer
pile.
it.
Have you
Jeff's
learned
home.
nothing?
Jeff's home, so I'm good.
Okay.
Let's just get out the pump action Winchester. Just be like, or lever action. Sorry. Really?
Yeah, that's going to take down a ghost.
Yeah. No problem.
You have Satan quaking.
Tubi and 323 is like the Ghost of Mrs. Muir was it's Rex. Yeah, you're right. Rex Harrison. I have Vincent Price stuck in my brains for some reason because I love his films too. So
Yes,
okay,
I love Vincent Price.
back to Hitchcock.
Yes.
Yes.
We will go
You're
ahead.
talking Hitchcock. Yeah, Hitchcock was notoriously very cruel to his female stars. So, for example, Tippi Hedren, when she was in The Birds, he was
Yes,
horrible to her.
he was nasty.
Really?
He was
He
the
was
worst.
that- oh.
Yeah.
Same with
He was
Janet
the
Leigh.
worst. Basic, and Janet Leigh, yeah. For one of the scenes where she gets attacked by the crows, she had little loops sewn into her costume, so the bird's claws would get hooked, so they couldn't get off her once they were attached, and they just threw these birds at her, and one actually sunk its beak into her eye.
Yeah, I remember that story from behind the scenes. Yeah,
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't do stuff with eyes.
no, it's just like
No.
So
I saw-
he basically drove her to a mental breakdown filming
yeah. Yeah, Janet didn't, but yeah, Tippi Hedren had a
Disappointing.
massive breakdown after The Birds. He did that a lot.
it. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Really disappointing. I wonder if they cover. Y'all remember that? It's called Hitchcock, and Anthony Hopkins was in it.
Mhm.
It's one of the
That was
few
good.
Anthony Hopkins films I haven't seen.
It's a
but
good
do you think they
film.
covered it?
You haven't seen it,
Yes,
and it's
they
Anthony.
did.
I know.
And it's got Scarlett Johansson.
Ooh,
His wife,
oh,
right?
ScarJo.
ScarJo plays. I think she plays Janet Leigh. Actually,
I
if
think
remember
so.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they cover his like kind of how he actually was, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
they
It's
do.
kind of a
Yeah,
horse,
yeah.
like a horror show in and of itself. How he was.
Yes. Yeah. It's a really good film.
It is good. I'll give
Okay.
you that one. I forgot ScarJo was in it. It's like, wait, I've seen this. Tell me more. Elaborate. Okay, I'm there.
I wanted to go see it. I guess I never did. That's
Mhm.
weird. I forgot about it until we were talking about Hitchcock.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those that people know about it and then they kind of forget they actually did it because I don't think
Yeah.
it was particularly popular.
Probably not.
What's
But
the
I
one
enjoyed it.
director?
I thought it was really good.
And you're just like, no, that's okay.
All right,
stuff.
writing down. Let's see. Where's it?
She's gonna type it down. I'm gonna write everything down sideways.
And then we have Puppet Master.
hmm
And then
That's good.
we have I think it's called Hitchcock. I thought when I first saw that commercial, I thought he was reprising his role as Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal
not kidding.
Lecter.
Yeah, because of how
Yeah.
he was in that, and I was like,
hmm
"Who's this?"
Is he doing Hannibal Lecter? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he was acting. It was like he really channeled that. I thought that was kind of like strange to see that. But, oh, there we go. That's yep. That. Thank you.
Yes, Helen Mirren, that's it.
Yeah.
Helen Mirren. Oh God, I love her so much.
She's great.
She's everything I aspire rather to be. Oh my God. I love Helen Mirren.
I want to be
She's
McGonagall.
such a
when I grow
badass.
up.
Oh, yep, just looked it up. Came out in 2012.
hmm
Hammer horror. Am I missing
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, the Hammer Horror are the British horror films. So it's the ones with Peter Cushing, Vincent Price.
Yeah, that's my wheelhouse right there.
hmm
You know,
Christopher Lee.
one of my
Sorry,
favorite B
Vincent
movies. Christopher Lee. No, Vincent Price too.
Yeah, it was in them, but it was mostly Cushing and Lee, wasn't it? playing
Well,
off
for
each
you,
other.
I would think so, right? Because
For the Hammer horror,
the British horror, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was always Vincent Price. He creeped me right the hell out. Ashley Harris sitting there going, I don't know.
By the way,
Fall of the House of Usher.
you
Check that one out. Very good. Read the book. Read the story first.
All right. Have a good day,
That's,
Jesse.
Poe.
Thank you so much for letting
Thank
us
you,
on your
Jesse.
stream earlier too. So, bye. I wanted to highlight him since we did have a stream with him earlier.
Yeah,
it was a great stream.
Lady Miss says the birds every evening hundreds of birds flock out on the wires in my backyard. Word salad, and it makes me think of the Birds movie. Yeah, same thing here.
Yeah, they like Walmarts around here for some reason. I don't know why. It's only Walmarts. It's only Walmarts.
Yeah, it's all those grackles. They're on the wires and screaming and shitting everywhere. It's just
there's
disgusting.
Hundreds and hundreds of them. It's just like a black cloud in the sky. There's just so many.
Do you have the same problem down there?
Yeah.
Because we still have it real bad up here. So it's like...
And it's only Walmart.
Y'all.
Only Walmart. I've never seen them anywhere else.
Same.
Like they just flock to Walmart. I don't know what it is.
We have that with seagulls. Bloody things.
Mine?
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't know about over in the US, but seagulls here are like this big.
You got like monsters.
Attitude.
I don't know what your deal is with seagulls over there, but they're like monsters. We could do a horror movie just on the seagulls in Britain.
Pretty sure this is seagulls.
Oh no, the ones that we got there.
Ours are like this down in Galveston. They're about so.
And okay.
Yeah.
So.
And then theirs over there are like they're like the size of
Are
an
you
ostrich.
sure they're seagulls and not just pelicans that are cosplaying?
They're pelicans too, but no, these are definitely seagulls. But if I stood next to one, it would come up to my knee. That's how big they're done. How big they are.
No.
They're huge.
I'm done. Can't. No.
You did the size ray gun thing on your seagulls over there.
I know, right?
I mean, they still have it turned. Yeah, I mean, they did it to all like the spiders and
they've been powered up.
So,
well, and what Madam Geek was telling us earlier about those spiders in Afghanistan that look like face suckers.
Oh god!
No, the face huggers.
No, the face huggers. Yeah, the face huggers. I'm like, no, kill it with fire. We are burning that down. Nope. What, kaiju gulls? What is it with you and kaiju, Darth Aster?
No.
What is the what? I don't even want to know.
Kaiju is Godzilla, right? That's the thing.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
I'm not as familiar.
He's
with
not
that.
wrong. Yeah, these seagulls would like mug you.
It's like, oh, don't give me a crumb. Don't give me a crumb of bread. I will take the whole loaf of bread. Thank you.
If you've got an ice cream, they'll take an ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like a
fish
cone.
And chips. A cone, yeah, they'll take the cone out of
like
your
a whole
hand.
Fish. What is this?
Yeah, if you've got like a plate of fish and chips, you're sitting out.
She's gonna look it up now, and it's like, no, I gotta see this.
British seagulls
are evil.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Doing
things. I hate them. Especially in places like Blackpool. They seem to be especially unpleasant because they're so used to people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Horrible things.
Yeah, then you get mugged for sure.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, this is a slightly entertaining image.
What have you found?
Share.
But it kind of shows how big they are. So hold on a second. Yes, we've completely gotten off topic, but I think this is a horror in and of itself. So
I was just saying, this is a whole.
I'm just gonna connect it to the birds.
Good God!
They're gigantic.
They are enormous. That thing would have like a 4-foot wingspan.
Look at them.
What?
Look at these things.
I'm only 5'5", and you're saying 4 feet? Holy crap!
Well, that thing's got a chip in its mouth, which will be about the size of your finger.
Yeah. No, you little asshole. Mine. Mine. That's all I hear. Mine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you saw
So,
this coming at you, you just give it to them. You can have it.
Yeah, just here. Just mug me. Go ahead.
Okay, we have discovered a very unique thing today.
What?
Apparently, Britain has monster seagulls. I am disappointed. Sci-Fi Channel, why have you not jumped on this?
Or Discovery.
Yeah, think they would have done something, yeah. Or if they ever do remake the birds, that's where they're going to film it in Blackpool and just have these things.
Right?
No, I'm talking about like
mugging people.
Like what I love Sci-Fi Channel, and I have to say like Sci-Fi Channel monster movies, especially the shark ones.
And you was gonna say you're thinking something along the lines of like Sharknado.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is do something like that for this. You know, they have were sharks. All right, where is it? No. It was something. What was it?
Sharktopus.
There's Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf. We have Gatoroid and Megapython, and that was my first one that I saw. Oh no, they're fun. You know.
Yeah, I love the cheesy horror monster movies.
That's what I'm saying. Get on this. Get on this, Sci-Fi Channel. I am disappointed. I want, vampire massive seagulls from Britain, alright?
Right?
So I'm not sure how a vampire with fangs would work on a bird, but you know what? A fanged bird is pretty horrifying to think about, so.
Yeah, you could have it like a prehistoric kind of angle, where they're sort of dinosaur-esque as well.
Oh,
so
man.
then they'd have the teeth.
Apparently we had 3 seagulls watching. I just lost 3 people.
Right?
Oh god.
Oh no.
No, actually those 3 people have gone off to write the scripts for the film. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they writing the script now?
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
The Uninvited, it's one that Lady Miss just put in. I vaguely remember that film. It's really good.
I haven't seen.
I've got to go back and watch it.
I saw the remake, and I thought that was very interesting. Having the children actors, which is very difficult. Yeah, competent children actors. That was very interesting.
Yes. You saw the Let the Right One In, didn't you? You've seen both of them.
Oh, I was thinking Let the Right One In. My bad. I was thinking Let the Right One In. The Uninvited, the remake one, had a great twist at the end. So, yeah.
I'll have to see the remake. I've only seen the original.
Either way,
so
they've both got really good child actors. Same as the Babadook. I thought the kid acting was actually really good.
We were talking about that earlier in our chat.
I struggle. I can't get through that movie. I've tried to watch it 3 times, and I get bored.
She's like,
yeah.
I know what it's supposed to be about. I understand the ending. Like, I understand what it's supposed to be about postpartum depression. And, but is it? Is the original better? Because I love the remake of The Uninvited. It has Elizabeth Banks in it, which is a good selling point for me.
Oh, okay. That's a good selling point. No, I would have to go watch the remake. I haven't seen it. I've seen the original. Well, it's been about a minute, but I've seen the original.
It might be 2 different types of because like 2 movies have the same title, because horror movies have there's so many that have like the same name, are really close to it. So, all right, I'll watch it. All right, and then of course the Swedish version. Okay.
Yep. How many versions are there?
The Swedish, and then the and then the American remake.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Both are pretty good. I like both of them.
All right, so I didn't even know that was a remake. I find that really interesting when I didn't even know. Yep. I got that.
That's a classic.
That one, I don't think I've ever seen the original. I thought I saw the original, and then I realized it was a remake. Because it's not like when I'm just watching shit on TV. That I'm, just if I can spell uninvited. Good. Okay, thank you. Autocorrect.
It'd be great.
I kept spelling what I was talking about while I was trying to type something else.
Isn't that weird? I do that all the time.
Yeah. It's different. It's different types. Okay, thank you. Because I don't know how I don't know what the original would be if that was a remake, because it's very modern. So, and I love the twist at the end. So hold on a second. Yes, Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn is weird to me.
Yeah.
Is that a Stephen King thing?
Yep.
Okay.
It was one of his stories.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out, of course, from the writer of The Shining,
Oh,
and then Children of the
I don't know
Corn,
who
which
that
was
is.
great. I liked it. I liked Children of the Corn. That one I could watch over and over again.
That one's got quite a few sequels as well, if I remember correctly.
I believe so,
I think
yeah.
at least 6. Let's see. Children of the
There's a remake and a
Corn.
prequel.
Yes, I remember the prequel.
Not
From
the short
08?
story, with the movie.
They did it for Sci-Fi. The Sci-Fi channel.
Oh,
That's why I
Sci-Fi.
know it, because at night, like later at night when I was younger, I would watch the Sci-Fi Channel. I'd sneak downstairs and watch the Sci-Fi Channel. That's how I know Blade. That's how I know the Blade movies, because that's where I got
There
introduced.
you go.
There's
There you go.
quite a few like really obscure horror movies that I saw in that kind of haunted my brain.
Yeah.
But horror movies that end not with a happy ending are like the most concerning, because it's like in your brain you're like, the thing's not gone. It's still out there. And it's like, it's fictional, but that's not your brain just, especially at night, that's not what your brain's telling you. So
no,
when the
my
bad
brains
guy
are going,
wins,
go the fuck to bed.
it's actually way easier to watch a horror movie where the bad guy loses at night than it is to watch him win. The Strangers, I watched with my best friend in college. We watched it at midnight by ourselves. His apartment has this horror, like when you look out, it's like the moonlight hits this little like water tower thing, and there's a hill. And
that's not at all creepy.
Imagine, it's literally perfect. It's literally his patio window literally had a perfect viewing for like somebody just standing there.
Yeah.
And so we watched it all the lights off, and that movie was so much more terrifying given putting in that scenario. So anyway, Children of the Corn. My bad, I completely got off topic on that.
Children of the Corn. No, that's a good one. And I watched the original back in '84.
Remember the original.
Yeah. I haven't seen the reboots, remakes, and oh my. So that was cool. Stephen King in general, I'm a big fan of. Now, some of his movies, when they redid them, were awful. Pet Sematary, awesome.
Yes.
I saw that movie like 5 times.
I read the book, and I thought the book had the absolute perfect ending, but then I watched the trailer again once I read the book, and I was like, it's going to be the girl and not the child, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the remake? I like the original better.
Original? Okay.
Original.
Yeah, the original.
I haven't seen either one of them.
Yes.
But I just looked up Children of the Corn just while that was still a relevant topic. And the reason my face kind of dropped a while ago was I read this sentence. Another remake was confirmed in 2020.
Of course.
What?
And was filmed already, but it was during CV.
Okay.
But it's also reported apparently that it's not a remake, but a prequel to the 1984 film. So are you telling me there's now 2 prequels and like 1,000 sequels?
Maybe the prequel is with it. I put my glasses on, so guys, excuse the 1960s granny glasses look.
How dare you?
It's a thing.
On my channel, wear glasses.
I know, the nerve. I'm sorry, but I can't see shit, guys.
How dare you?
I know.
Damn it. I'm gonna go get my glasses.
Okay, no, I just upped the magnification so I can take them off now.
I get a magnifying glass. And
right?
we're going OG Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, yeah, I found it, 2020. So that's going to be the prequel.
Cool.
God.
Right. Hey, guys. Are you tired of your sequelitis? Well, here's prequelitis.
Right? New and improved prequelitis.
Oh, they were complaining about sequels. You know what I'm going to take from that? I'm going to take that they don't want sequels, they want prequels instead, not we didn't want some goddamn original filmmaking, y'all.
Well, like we didn't learn anything from the Star Wars prequels. It's like, fellas, they weren't great, but at least they followed a story. These are just kind of like The Sixth Sense. Lady Mist says, yeah, and What Lies Beneath. You're getting some white noise, girl. You got some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is this a shot? I'm not sure if this is a shot or not.
Yeah, it's a shot / compliment. It's backhanded. I think. No, I'm not insulting you, Jitsi. It's fine.
It's a water balloon. There we go.
Yeah, water balloon. Okay, that's gonna mess up the makeup.
At it, but yeah. There you go.
Lobbed it.
Maybe like a paintball. There you go. It's not gonna hurt you, but
that stings. I've been hit by a paintball. That hurts like hell.
Yeah, it does.
Like that. Radamatushi.
Yeah, it's like looking in here. It's like Lady Miss and Jedi Bill know their shit.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
The House by the Cemetery. Never saw that one. I know of it, but I never saw it.
Oh.
Jedi Bill brought up Creepshow, the original. I really love the Creepshow.
Oh my god.
films.
Creepshow.
I don't know that one.
Oh my god. I loved Creepshow.
Actually, yeah, I watched one the other night. The Bordello of Blood. That's funny.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I don't know. I'm writing that one down.
Creepshow.
I think you'd like that one. It's very tongue in cheek. So
it's funny. It's fun.
Oh,
it's a lot of good fun.
Scary movie.
We used to have. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just said scary movie ? Oh, that was my statement.
Scary movie.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Yeah, along those lines. Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, Loki. That's awesome.
They're based on the EC horror comics.
Right. Yeah.
So they're definitely worth
Crypt Keeper
checking
and all
out.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Crypt Keeper.
Exactly. He kind of hosted the show.
I know the Crypt Keeper thing from actually JonTron of all people.
JonTron. Oh my god. Sorry guys,
I've been watching YouTube for years, y'all. So, Cat's Eyes. I haven't even heard of this one.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I'm a big fan of Stephen King, so if they're going to take a book and make it into a movie, I'm the idiot who's going to go pay to see it, even if it sucks.
I suppose probably one of the best then in that case is The Shining.
The Shining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that movie is great.
That movie was good Lord. I saw it in college. We all got together and we watched it at like my dorm. We all kind of watched it.
Nice.
And it was great on Halloween. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. Even though Stephen King apparently hated it, I think Stanley Kubrick took a good story.
Yeah,
and
I just thought Jesse Lemons just said it's not ill-tempered or whatever the word is. I know, honey. I know. But yeah, I do the creepy librarian thing or like Nurse Ratched thing really, really well. So
Nurse Ratched. Oh my god.
Oh, Nurse Ratched. I cosplayed that once, and it was like, okay, you need to leave because you're freaking everybody out. So I had to go brush out my victory rolls.
Nurse Ratched is from film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which also has Jack Nicholson in. It's a great film. I wouldn't really say it's horror, but it's definitely kind of a psychological.
It's a psychological horror. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There is a very fine line there. A psychological thriller and horror. Silence of the Lambs, actually. Some people will call it horror. Some people will call it I think it is a psychological
I call it suspense. It's psychological, yeah.
A psychological thriller is technically what it is, but a lot of people stick it under the horror genre, and it's actually not. But there are psychological horror movies, which I really like. I like them all, really. But my absolute favorite subgenre is group of humans decide to go into Haunted Thing. And they do
into Haunted Thing.
And they piss off Haunted Thing inside Haunted Thing, usually an asylum. Or they don't, and it's just like, whoops, you probably shouldn't have gone there.
Sorry.
And I specifically like it when it's a group of ghost hunters, which is obviously they're trying to fake it. And they make you hate everyone, and then the entity slowly but surely kills them all off. And they're usually found footage movies. But I think my favorite one out of all of that is Grave Encounters.
Oh,
I love Grave Encounters.
I remember Grave Encounters.
Don't know that one.
As a big fan, I used to be a big fan of, I guess I still watch it, but like Ghost Adventures. Having watched Ghost Adventures a lot.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? Have you seen Ghost Adventures?
Ghost Hunters, Adventures, yeah.
No, Ghost Adventures is what they're taking a shot at Ghost Adventures. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like shots fired. Okay.
No, because they're the lead guy, and what they do in there is exactly what they do on the show of Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Except this is, and man, like, you think you're safe, like, against a wall, right? And so you think you're with your back safe, and I was watching it late at night, and there's a scene where a bunch of hands come out of the walls. I turn off the TV, and I walk up. I go away. I'm just like, nope.
We're done.
Click. I'm out. Not doing this.
Ooh.
Oh, Shudder.
Yes.
Yeah, Lady Mist is nailing it. Girl, you want to take my spot? I mean, damn, sister, you know your stuff.
All right. Well, damn.
Note for you later, Eris. You know I want to invite Lady Mist on.
Oh, yeah, no. This is part one.
She'd have a blast. Holy shit. Not that I'm having a shitty time. She's just full of all kinds. She knows these movies. Of course, she probably... Please tell me you're not sitting there with IMDb open, Lady Mist.
No, don't. I don't want to know if you are.
I don't want to know.
Don't break the illusion. No.
Don't break it.
The Shudder, I saw, I think there's a Japanese version and there's an American version, if I'm remembering correctly. I love the American version. You know, big fan of, I'm kind of a sucker for photography horror movies too.
But I can't think if I've seen it or not. Hold on.
Shudder?
2010? Or 2008?
I think, am I remembering this movie correctly? Un momento.
Shudder? Jitsi Lemons has got a good one. The Exorcist 3 has some very unnerving scenes. The play with sound and excellent. Yeah, George C. Scott and Brad Dourif. Yeah, I liked The Exorcist 3. I can keep watching it, and it's good. Did you find it? You found Shudder? She's Lady Mist. I've seen all these movies. Girl. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
You're amazing, sister. Oh my sheesh. She's like, no.
We need to hang out.
Y'all need to hang out for sure. For sure. Oh my god. I just like to pick her brain for a little while on some of these films. Oh my gosh.
This is so good.
I'm such a bum when it comes to that. I stick to my older part of the genre. I mean, I go back to silent films, silent horror films. So Nosferatu and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So
the Lon Chaney films, the Phantom of the Opera, that kind of.
Yeah. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Mummy, all the ones that those classic guys did. You know,
back to the original. Universal monsters.
Yeah, the Universal monsters. Exactly. And that's kind of where my brains go. And somebody mentioned it in the chat too. The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I love that film.
Things like that. Which they kind of redid with Shape of Water. A few years ago.
The fish love story movie.
Yeah, it's the fish love story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hated that film.
It was okay. I don't think it was Oscar worthy, but what is anymore these days? They will clearly give an Oscar to anything because Lady Gaga got fucking hosed for A Star Is Born, and I'm pissed about it. Damn it.
Yeah, don't mess with don't say bad things about Lady Gaga around sale.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
by the
and
way,
Dita Von Teese, I'll cut a bitch.
by the way, Jedi don't. You know yourself too. I think.
Yes, you do, handsome. I mean, he's got movies just flying right by. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go back to the black and white films, we'd have to go back to Thing from Another Planet, which then we got John Carpenter's Thing from.
Oh, I didn't write that down.
Which I have not seen.
I think it was
I have not seen that one. And
which one?
Yeah, I think Loki put it. Loki put it in chat.
When we discussed that, I swear to God, I heard him.
We just talk about
that. I think when he and I were on Fandom Collective, we mentioned it. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was because it was recent.
Okay. So
I think if I remember correctly, yeah, and he says that it enhances your watching the Thing.
Yeah.
And I love John Carpenter's The Thing, so anything that's going to improve my experience watching that movie is a plus in my book. So,
Lady Miss, I was going to bring this up. Yeah, Fright Nights. Yeah, with Elvira. Yeah, and we had local ones too on PBS that we had like the local horror guy would do same idea, and they play horror movies. It was like, oh my god, and I love Cassandra, Elvira. Cassandra Peterson is amazing, just as a woman herself, but that character, it's like, I will have
to cosplay her one day.
You have to. Oh my god,
her and Morticia Adams.
Yeah, I've got to see Morticia.
Two women I won't be able to cosplay one day.
Oh yeah, you totally have to because I've already got the wardrobe, so we can squeeze you into my wardrobe.
I'll do Magenta from Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah, Magenta. I have to pick someone.
Let me see. The Thing was my back. Okay, well that explains that.
Maybe I'll do Lily Munster as my next one.
That would be pretty awesome.
Samantha Joe, you're in the cool book now.
Like this. I would have loved to have had like Elvira or Svengoolie or the
horror house. Oh my god, Svengoolie!
We just didn't have them.
Yeah, we had some great ones. We really did. What did Loki say? The 51 thing, black and white. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We should cosplay them. Halloween is on Saturday this year.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Do you want to do a reveal?
What reveal?
You could be Morticia. We've got Magenta down there.
I don't have that.
And I'll do Lily. I got all the shit, babe. I'll just send it to you. All you need is an Amy Winehouse one.
I don't really know anything about Elvira. Other than just her look, but I'll do Morticia. I love Morticia. I love the Addams
Morticia's
family.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Lily Munster, as I've never cosplayed Lily Munster before. That'd be new for me. That's for damn sure.
Is Crimson Mist the only one on the planet that enjoyed Halloween 3? Is that what I'm?
Season of the Witch?
Really? I actually liked it. Not as a Halloween film, but as a film. If I just don't think of it as part of the Halloween.
Oh, okay. So if you just think of it as Season of the Witch.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If I just think of it as a standalone film.
Okay. It's really bad.
It's one of those that has a name, like it's a sequel. We'll have to discuss that on a different day. But movies that have the name of like a franchise in it that aren't actually sequels, like American Psycho 2.
Good one.
Haunting in Connecticut 2.
Yeah.
The Ghost of Georgia. That title alone is hilarious. Like that's not even close. That's like northeast and deep south, like at all. And none of the characters are the same in that movie. I'm going on a bit. None of the characters are the same. There's no connection tied back. There's literally not a thing that connects those two movies together. Yeah. Like the title, it's literally Haunting in Connecticut Goes to Georgia. What they could have done is they could have done a whole like franchise where they go to every state and have like a horror movie in it. Could have been like this massive franchise, and no.
Yeah, that
because
would make
Lord
more
knows
sense.
there's nothing haunted outside of Connecticut.
Yes.
Schmuck.
What was that?
Sorry, babe.
No, I think given that each state has its own, ghost stories, that would have been a really good kind of franchise for them to pick up. Yeah. Especially like Texas, it could have been like the Alamo or something. That kind of haunting.
Yeah, something that kind of tied into it, or at least like
into Texas history. Yeah. Oh, New Orleans is haunted as fuck. There's a couple restaurants I cannot sit and eat in. I have to sit out on their garden area because if I'm in there, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. I can't walk through any of the graveyards because I get so overwhelmed by so many emotions and feelings. It's just like, I need out. So, we were touring a graveyard last time I was there. My tour guide was named Loki.
Oh, yeah. Is this New Orleans? Is that
New Orleans.
Yeah. Okay.
And we went to a graveyard across from the Commander's Palace, which is a really famous brunch place in New Orleans. And I was like, you guys go ahead in. I'm not. So I stood over at the Commander's Palace until they got to just like,
no.
My dad wants to go stay a night in the Stanley Hotel, the Shining Hotel.
Does he want to stay in that room?
Fourth floor, I think it's where it is. It's like he wants to go there, and he's having a hell of a time convincing my mom, because if you ever wondered where my superstitious ass got my hell no, I'm not going to I don't mess with anything like that.
I'm not doing it.
That's from my mom. So, my dad also wants to go take like a haunted, ride in Salem, and my mom's like, "Dude, we don't not messing with that."
Oh, now that is fun. Done it.
Shocker.
I've done it.
Shocker. I'm so shocked.
We do all the haunted tours around New Orleans. There's haunted tours around Savannah. You can take them in a hearse. Yeah, they're converted hearses. I don't know about haunted San Antonio. I've never seen anything, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But Salem, I've done Salem at Halloween. The witches are the straights up there. It's all the turistas that come in, and you're just like, that's adorable.
They'll come in with the big witches hats on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we're all just going, oh, excuse me, that's appropriation. But if I say that. But anyway, you guys have got to do a haunted tour. You have to. It's a moral imperative.
Okay.
Especially in New Orleans.
Because I know my dumb ass would end up dead, okay? Because, I just have that kind of luck. So, I don't mess with that kind of stuff. I don't go into haunted houses. I don't go into haunted things. I don't do any of that shit. Because I'm not going to end up dead.
So we hand Eris the holy water, the stake, the cross, the noose.
No, I'm going to have pounded like a gallon of holy water, so that if a demon touches me, all right, they try to possess me, they're on fire. So
Eris is determined to be the final girl. It's not going to happen.
No, I will outlive everyone. Okay, I'm outliving all of y'all. Hell no.
Sarah and I are just walking down the street with our road beers, just like, what? It's cool. She's covered in holy water from head to toe. No, fuck it. Crucifix, no. Nope. Voodoo doll.
No,
getting all scabby.
There are certain noises.
Oh yeah, you're right. We can't do a noose anymore. Thank you, Jitsi.
Well, that reminds me of just like there are certain noises in horror movies that to me really bring out they make my skin crawl. I get like goosebumps, and they're not normal. It's not like, oh, it's creaking or stuff that. The creaking of a noose, and I say creaking because that's the only way I can describe it. The creaking of a noose when it creaks. It was like the first time I really heard that was when I was watching Markiplier actually play an Amnesia Cookbook story, and there's an ending scene where like you hear the creaking of the noose during the credits, and I was like, That was horrifying to me. It was like the first.
Yeah.
See how
It's a
you're
creepy
like,
sound.
getting.
Ugh.
And no music, just that noise, and it is It's so creepy. Oh,
Creepy.
bye.
Bye, hon.
Loki.
See you later.
And
Go do nothing. Lady Mist had another good. She had another good movie in here. Burnt Offerings. Holy shit, that was so good.
I'm over here touting myself as the horror queen, and I feel like so.
Oh, I think Lady Mist going to beat you.
Well, y'all seen good shit. I watched the really crappy movies on Netflix for a good time.
What's the best, worst film that you've ever watched then?
The Burnt Offerings was amazing.
Oh,
it was.
That was such a good film.
I found some hidden gems on Netflix that I wasn't expecting. But Taking of Deborah Logan is one of them.
Okay.
That was a surprise.
Okay.
Worst, the best bad movie. I can't pick because I'm first of all I'm awful with names. So trying to come up with this name.
Trying to jostle it loose. Yeah. You're like,
there was one. Okay, there's one. I don't like it. I hate it actually, and it made me mad. And my poor mom had to sit through with it, and she was not happy with me after because it was awful. But I have a pretty good reputation in my family of showing a movie that sounds really good, and it's like the worst thing we've ever seen.
oh God.
So me picking movies is pretty limited, because they're almost always bad, and this is one of those that got me that reputation. Cloverfield was the first one, actually, that got me that reputation.
Cloverfield.
So it's called Frozen.
I've seen Frozen.
It's not the
Yeah.
not the Disney one. That movie was an hour and a half, and it could have been 20 minutes long. There was an hour and 10 minutes of unnecessary bullshit, because by the end, it could have been summed up like that. Mm-hmm. So it's this couple, and they go out on the snowmobile, and they went camping, and they're on the snowmobile, and then they crash, and the husband's feeling kind of weird, or boyfriend, I don't care, whatever. The dude's feeling kind of weird.
That sounds
and
so
they go back to their
now
tent,
that you describe it.
And when they go back to their tent, it's whatever, and then they hear a bunch of weird shit going down at night, and then she wakes up the next morning, and he's not there. She can't find him anywhere, and there's like crap everywhere. Like people have been stomping all over the campground, and there's whatever. And then that's where the movie should have cut from that point to like the end out. That's like an hour and 10 minutes that you just throw out. And then we get a bunch of weird shit where she's walking through the woods, and then she's doing this, and then for some fucking reason she dreams of being in a Victorian house. I don't know why. I think that's where most of the budget went. And then she's like in Victorian garb. It's never mentioned again. There's nothing to do with the movie again. She then goes into town, and no one's able to see her. And by the way, I'm skipping over a lot of just nothing. Okay, a lot of walking around, a lot of just sitting around, a lot of just absolutely nothing. Okay, and she goes into town, and she finds a town, and she goes into it, and no one's paying attention to her, no matter what she does. And it turns out that she and her husband died in that snowmobile crash, and they didn't realize they were dead, and so they needed to pass on. And the reason why no one saw her is because they were ghosts. And so the stomping around had been the rescue team trying to find them, and like investigation team. And so that's what I'm talking about. Is like,
oh my God,
that was an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was like, M. Night Shyamalan.
It was an hour and a half of a movie. That's a 20-minute thought process. Okay, that's a 20-minute like movie idea. That's a short film.
Yeah,
but no, it was.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I was thinking of a completely different Frozen. It's the one where the two guys and the girl get stuck on the ski lift.
Ski lift. That's the one that came up for me. Was the Frozen that one?
I've got to find the Frozen that Eris is talking about, because I want to see that now.
Yeah, I'm like, that one sounds actually
Alright.
remotely interesting.
Way more interesting.
And the one that y'all watched? Or what?
No, the one that
No,
you
I
said.
remember the one with the snowmobile accident, and then I Googled the Frozen horror film, and it came up with one that's the ski lift.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, ma'am, I don't think that's the same film.
No.
No, I've got to go find out the one that you saw.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm like, that's not what we were just talking about. That's very
No.
strange.
It's awful. No, it is awful.
And she's like, no, it's awful. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Don't do
or
it.
if you watched it, just remember that I told you to not. So
Okay. Okay, we can't blame
I can
you for
remember
it.
that.
That's okay.
I think we should do
no,
that.
when you waste an hour and a half of your life watching that damn thing, I don't want to hear a damn complaint.
No, I'm with
I will
Tootsie Lemons
accept
on this
a-
one.
I will accept a Eris. Yes, you were right. That was a bad
Okay.
idea. And then another one. I've told Purple about this before. It is a movie called Don't Blink, and I watched it during my one of my big Doctor Who phases because that is
Yeah.
Don't Blink in Doctor Who introduces my favorite
Yeah.
Doctor Who villain of all time, the Weeping Angels. So it's a very near and dear movie to me, a TV the episode to me. That movie was awful. Now they clearly had a
Don't
low
blink.
budget, and they did it. They actually did it very, very kind of intelligently, using their budget. It's just like there's like a mass. By the way, in case you're wondering what that noise is, that's rain hitting my window. So
It's raining again?
yeah, it's
God
raining
damn
again,
it.
which means it is going to be a damn sauna outside.
Oh, good point. You got me there.
So that's fun. Anyway, I gotta love Houston during the summertime.
Yeah, it's a sauna pit.
Don't Blink. It follows like this group of teenagers, these 30-year-old teenagers, to a cabin
I was going to
in
say,
the
it's
woods.
Brian Austin Green, and he's like $1 million.
to a cabin in the woods. I know, right?
Trope.
I know, right? And they go there, and people start disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
And they start figuring out that if you look away, if no one's looking at a person for too long, they'll disappear. And yeah, it sounds interesting. So they used it because there's no, there ended up being no monster. They would just disappear. And that sounded interesting. I mean, it's a very clever way to shoot a low budget horror movie.
Sure.
Because like you don't have to make a monster, you don't have to pay that, and it's done. And you're waiting to the end. So you're getting to the end and you're thinking, okay, they're gonna say something, right?
Yeah.
There's one girl left, and I guess all the cops on the planet decided to arrive with all the EMS and all the fire trucks. There's like 20
All
of
the
them.
cops.
And so they show up and they put her in the back car, with like a blanket, and she's just kind of like, because all her friends are gone, so she's just kind of traumatized beyond belief. And then it just cuts, like all the audio of the sirens cuts, and all the talking and chattering cuts, and she looks outside and everyone's gone.
Oh, God.
And then she stares at the rear view mirror, and then blinks, and then the movie starts rolling credits. And I was like, that's it. That's how we're going to end this.
Okay.
It sounds like they kind of wrote themselves into a corner.
Yeah. Like, this is the only way to get out.
Well, it's not like it killed noise. Like, there's no reason the sirens would be off.
Yeah.
If I'm remembering the movie correctly. I'm not watching that again. Regardless, that's pretty much how it ended. Is like, yeah.
Okay. Weird.
I heard some things about Krampus.
Krampus?
Oh, I love Krampus.
Sarah's so happy. Hitting the pendulum. Yeah, that's another one of my favorites.
Both Krampus and Trick or Treat, they're directed by the same guy. I like Trick or Treat because it's an anthology, but obviously the stories are linked together. But Krampus, I really enjoyed again, and it's
Krampus
by the Weta that do the Lord of the Rings. So they make the creatures.
Oh, I don't care about that.
I thought the ending of
Darth
Krampus,
Haster's gonna give me shit anyway.
the ending of Krampus was good in a way. I think the ending redeems the movie because I don't think the movie is as good if they didn't have the ending.
Yes.
Because spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
They're all stuck together for eternity.
Yep. They're all stuck together. So it's not a happy ending that you think you're getting at all.
No. So
Yeah.
let's see.
It's like the human centipede shit. There we went full circle. 12 Monkeys. I did not like 12 Monkeys.
I didn't like the movie.
I got bored.
I liked the short silence film that inspired it because they showed us that when I was in school.
Yes.
And they showed us that, and then they showed us the movie, and I just got angry at the movie because the movie padded and gave me crap that was explained so perfectly in silent film without any dialogue. It just felt like they stuffed a bunch of filler into the movie that I didn't ever need and made it worse. And I was like, oh. So they just ripped off this thing and made it worse. That's bad. And then, of course, you had that sci-fi series. I don't know. Bad. I never saw the TV
Yeah, I never watched the series either, I've got to admit.
No, me neither.
Woman in Black. Is that the one with Daniel Radcliffe? Harry Potter. Is that the Harry Potter one?
Yeah, Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah. Oh, Denny.
Let's see. There's still...
The Entity, great one.
Ooh.
The Hills Have Eyes that Jedi Bill put in there.
Yeah,
The Hills Have Eyes was good.
Yeah, and the remake was actually pretty good. Yeah.
Hills Have Eyes, but then have to ask, which one? Which version? There's like three, I think.
I like both. Yeah.
Like both. I've seen, I think, the remake. Maybe not. Maybe I've seen the original. I actually don't remember. The one I'm remembering... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, the original, if I remember correctly, was a Wes Craven film, The Hills Have Eyes.
Yes.
I think that's what I watched.
They waited till Wes passed away to remake this, by the way.
Yes, they did.
I think.
Yeah. The same with Last House on the Left. They remade that after he passed.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Wes Craven is a king. I love his stuff. There's another one. Wes Anderson, I think, is another one.
The Anderson twins, right? They're the ones who did The Matrix.
Yeah, Jeff likes that. But I don't know. I could be mixing genres here, guys, because the Wes's, it's like... Am I good? I'm starting to hear people talking. I think I'm tripping.
What's in that coffee, Sam?
I haven't had it. I've watered down the coffee. I've had water.
You sure?
Oh God, it's water. I don't drink alcohol anymore.
Jitsi Lemons brings up The Blob. Both are actually really good.
I love The Blob. Oh, all of them.
Blob is kind of related to The Thing, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, it's a very similar kind of concept. Yeah. But I really I like the original because
When a Stranger Calls,
the classic.
Oh, sorry.
Calm down, let her finish. Continue. Go on.
But I really love the remake of The Blob just for the practical effects again, because it was a really clever use. Go on, Sam. Go.
Now your turn.
Go.
Now your turn. Go.
I'm sorry.
Go
I just saw it pop up like When a Stranger Calls. Oh my God, that movie was awesome. I was a kid when I saw it, and it's like every time the phone rang, I'd freak out. And it'd be my brother like fucking with me. Little asshole.
Oh, thank you. It's a W. Whatever.
Okay.
Some W.
The Matrix.
Whatever.
Okay.
Who's Wes Anderson done?
Wes Anderson is the one that does the animated films like Fantastic Mr. Fox, isn't he? It's those ones, and
I don't know. Just the name popped up in my head for some reason.
I'm looking at his filmography. I don't know any of this shit.
Sorry.
Like, literally, I don't know any of this. Oh, alright. I don't know why I know that guy.
He's from Houston.
Alright.
There's like millions of people here. I don't know all of them.
I don't know why his name popped up in my head, guys. I got nothing.
Wait, isn't A Stranger that had a remake? There's so many horror movies that had remakes, and it had Halle Berry in it. Yeah, am I remembering that correctly? The Call. I think it was. I think When a Stranger Calls, and then The Call was like the actual like remake name.
She was the 911 operator. I think
maybe.
I don't know. I've slept since then.
Ooh, here we go. The Japanese version of The Ring.
Ringu.
Now, y'all want to watch a damn good horror movie and just be yelling for the bad guys the entire time. There is a movie out there, and I hope they make a sequel. God damn it. But there's a movie where the woman from The Grudge and the woman from The Ring cross over and fight each other.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. It is.
Oh my god!
Phenomenal.
No way!
And it's in Japanese. And then they did really bad American subtitles. It's beautiful.
I'd watch the hell out of that just for the comedy value.
Ringu versus Ju-on. Yes, 2016. I love this movie so much. Hold on.
For me, I just the whole Ring franchise didn't do anything for me.
I've seen part of the first one. If I've seen part of The Ring, and it's like, eh.
Well, that and when Scary Movie kind of took the piss out of it, it just completely killed it.
Yeah, that kind of murdered it right there.
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Yes, to this movie. I have seen this movie. This is not like this is real.
This is legit.
Totally. Yes, I've seen this movie. And
oh my god.
Yes, it's amazing. It's literally like no one wins. No one wins. Because what happens is, this is what happens. Someone watches the Ring video in the Grudge house. And they're both trying to kill the same person.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's the concept. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find this now. Just to watch it.
This is like a moral imperative. I'll be just eating popcorn and just laughing my ass off.
This is like Frankenstein versus the Wolfman. It's that kind of...
Yeah. The Abbott and Costello kind of stuff. For sure.
Like Freddy versus Jason, yeah.
These two entities are trying to kill the same people. It's amazing. God, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
On a side note, I do actually love Freddy vs. Jason, but this looks awesome, so thank you for that.
I haven't seen Freddy vs. Jason, so I tapped out of all those after the first of the series. Actually, I take that back. I did see Friday the 13th Part 7 in a theater, and it was at this vintage theater that they were about to tear down, so that was like, okay. I went to that one. But Friday the 13th, fine. Friday the 13th Part 2, no. Okay, played out. I've seen Halloween. What's the other one we were just... Freddy. I've seen the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Elm Street. I can't even.
Shudder, actually. Shudder? Is what it's on. Shudder is with 2 Ds instead of T's, but my accent makes the words sound the same.
Shudder.
So that's a Netflix kind of spin-off where it only has horror movies on it. And this was Shudder exclusive. Yes.
I've seen it on my Roku.
Yeah, this was a Shudder exclusive. So, yeah.
Okay. I will have to check that out.
Yeah. Try to find one with the American subtitles. Those are my favorite.
Oh my god, yeah. So it has to have the subtitles. I will not watch it without it. I just want to hear all that bad dubbing.
I think whoever did the translation, just memed on the movie because they're hilarious. Like it was amazing.
Just not even trying.
Yeah, it's like whatever. It's not even funny anymore.
It's like, why on earth would you watch the Ring video of the Grudge House? You absolute numbskulls.
Somebody just really wanted to die.
Yeah. I just love the idea of these two entities fighting over the ability to kill this thing. And these people.
It's just fracking incredible.
Like,
I'm serious. I can't even. Yeah. I can't even.
So, obviously, the Grudge has a head start because of, she really has to wait like 7 days until you die. So,
yeah.
She has a massive head start, but it's amazing. And the ending, I'm not spoiling the ending for you. The ending is perfect, and I want them to make a sequel. It's set up for a sequel. It's set up for a sequel, but this was made in 2016, so I'm kind of like, oh.
I'm kind of disappointed I don't know this film
because of COVID.
Mm-hmm. I only heard about this because of my friend in college. He was like, "Hey,
yeah, this
he had
one was
Shudder.
Way under the radar."
Yeah, he had Shudder, and he found it was an exclusive, and he got like an email about it and whatever, and we watched it and it was good.
Jitty Lemon says it's on YouTube apparently.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Awesome.
Oh shit.
That's awesome. I have to rewatch that movie tonight because I love. Good Lord, I love it. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whew, it's so good. Sorry, I am. God, you gotta watch it. It's great.
She's like, yes.
So it's so good. I mean, just the concept. I forgot about it until we started talking about The Ring. I like The Ring. Fun fact. I said Paula Abby Suko from NCIS is actually in the movie.
Oh yeah.
That kind of blew my mind. That was weird. Yeah, that's her name. Pretty much part of the inspiration of why I dress the way I do and look the way I do. But yeah, it's. I liked it. I liked the third one. I thought that was interesting. But if you start digging too hard into the movie, it's the movie series. It's like the Grudge. Yeah, the Grudge was good. The second one was and the third one was like ooh, and then
it was cringy, grudgy.
I forgot they remade the Grudge. Why did they do that?
Yeah,
they did. Wait,
yeah, like 20.
It's not that old.
This year they made it, and
this year.
Now, hold on a second.
Yeah, there is definitely a remake.
Yeah, it was 2020. Now I know we, as just sane human beings, do not take much. We don't really care that much about Rotten Tomatoes. However, I guess they don't have enough money to pay off this because
oh, that's awesome.
When the critics and the audiences are agreeing on how awful your movie is, you've done something magical. And this modern day and age, okay? This was 2020, okay? This
came out. Oh my god. That's bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's just horrible.
It's like, if this was an older movie, okay, but no, this came out this year, and audiences and critics are agreeing.
Oh god, that's something bad. Special.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
Yeah, that's a special kind of bad, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
I even hate the poster. That's just so lackluster. It's awful.
It's just like, oh, it's hair, lol. It's
like,
I understand that we all kind of like a long black hair. Is kind of
my hair looks like that when I get out of the shower. Well, it's not black.
Yeah, when I flip my head over to put a towel on.
Towel dry it a bit. It's all ratty.
Yeah, someone just snapped the picture and slapped it on there you go. Done.
Literally, someone bent down or just got a wet hair wig and just stood in front of some bathroom tile and took a snapshot.
That's you can do that with my hair extensions. Yeah, just soggy up my hair extensions and go, here you go.
I've put more effort into thumbnails for the
Yeah, right.
for the Valkyrie show than that.
I don't either, Darth Master, but I mean, you can't. This is a phenomenal.
This is funny though. This is a moment where it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
So that
this is one of those where it's like, no, everyone hated it, and no one could shill for it. It was that bad. All right.
Mm-mm. There's no shilling on this one.
Yeah,
Nope.
but your hair doesn't come out of the walls. You don't know that. You don't know my life, Darth Master.
You don't know my life. What the hell, man?
My hair's not long enough to do that. Now hold on a second. Let me stop sharing my screen. Now here's one that actually every single time I see Lady Miss mention being in the Queen of the Void or the Guardian of the Void, I think of a movie. Yeah. I think of the movie The Void. Have either of y'all seen that?
Yes.
No.
Write that down.
Okay.
It's a good one. Yes, definitely do that one.
Yeah. That one, you love you some practical effects, you watch that damn thing.
Okay.
That movie was phenomenal. How do you even describe it? I don't even know how to describe it.
There we go. It's definitely it is definitely Lovecraft based. It's not kind of on par with Alien, but it's got that kind of otherworldly feel to it.
Mm.
You can't really go too much into it because if you haven't seen it, you get into spoiler territory quite quickly. Yeah.
Well,
exactly. Yeah, Gypsy Lemons. It's cosmic horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
It's and even if we started talking about it, I don't know where we'd begin because there's so much. You need to you watch the movie and you'll want to watch it almost immediately afterwards because you're just like,
oh wow,
what just happened? You know,
like what the hell?
Yeah, there we go.
Cosmic otherworldly horror. Okay, cool.
It jumped on me. I was trying to click off, and for some reason, I just hate it. Yes, so that's another one.
Okay. Well, since we're talking cosmic horror, should we bring up Alien? Because I always think of Alien not so much a horror film, but it's a haunted house film set in space.
Yeah,
ooh, I like that.
That's a great way to describe it, hon.
Yeah, I'm looking at the poster right now, actually. I was gonna try to bring it up. That was perfect segue. Yes, we're professionals. We're doing this correctly.
Segue.
Yeah. We know exactly what we're doing.
I've ruined the organic nature of that by putting a spotlight on it. So anyway. Now, Alien, good lord, my favorite
Alien was amazing.
sci-fi horror movie of all time. Its sequel is not a sci-fi horror movie. It is a sci-fi action horror movie.
Yes,
and that's why you cannot compare the two. It is impossible because they're two different genres. So when I see people comparing them, be like, Alien is better than Aliens, I'm like, but they're not even the same at all.
They're not the same.
Same franchise, but not the same genre.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Let's see. I've seen Mandy, by the way. I have not seen The Color Out of Space.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah, Duff has to recommended Color Out of Space, so it's on my to-watch list.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's based off of Lovecraft story, so...
It is, yeah.
Oh,
it is, yeah.
Mandy is an insane Nicolas Cage movie.
So a Nicolas Cage movie, then.
It's...
Yeah, I was going to say, so Nick Cage. All right, cool.
So, yeah, no, it's insane. I saw it, and I was very just like, the whole time. Very, very deep, very, like, very, how to put it, very fucked.
It's just fucked.
Very colorful, like, there is I can see why people would put those two in the same category. I mean, they're both have Nicolas Cage, and they're both very. It's kind of Lovecraft, I would say. Mandy's kind of Lovecraft in a way, just from. And make sure
get the right one. There's a 2010 Color Out of Space too. Okay.
Yeah, so just make sure you get the most recent one.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Favorite story. Okay.
So yes.
Writing it down.
You're gonna need a bigger book.
I know. I know, no shit. I'm already getting this one.
If you wrote it horizontally, you wouldn't be having that problem.
Yeah, I would. I write really big. Because I can't see shit.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
What?
What? We're not doing
I'm
anything.
okay. See? It's all wrote down. Sideways.
There you go.
And then I could write sideways, this way too. And, circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back
you
of
don't
each
start
one.
writing in like spirals, Is it?
Oh, I hate that. It's so. Oh man, I didn't even do that in high school. That was so fucking lame.
Serial killers.
Apparently.
Yeah, serial killers and crazy people and 16-year-olds
That seems like a
who think they're being clever.
That's not clever. That's stupid.
I know, it's just stupid.
Well, unless you know exactly what you're going to write, because you'll write yourself into you'll run out of space depending on how many sentences.
Spit it out, but not. Whatever.
So
Kids
silly.
these days,
they're goofy.
Well, since we're talking bad Nick Cage films, we've got to bring up the remake of Wicker Man. Now, I love the original Wicker Man.
The original
one of
Wicker
my
Man.
favorites.
Yeah.
But the remake.
Not
Terrible.
Nick Cage.
I see. I don't think I've seen Wicker Man. I'm writing that one down.
Well, the original Wicker Man is just
the original
one of the
great.
best. It's Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you needed to say. I'm there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Christopher Lee and Edward Woodward. Yeah. It's just one of those films. It flows really well. The characters are great. And I won't spoil the ending, but it's a very satisfying ending.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. The Nick Cage one, though? No. Stupid AF.
He's a total hit or miss actor, man. It
Nick
is like
Cage?
either he nails it or it is so far off base, it's not even funny.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
sure that
easily.
Nick Cage would just do any film that gets offered him. He just
pretty
he'll
much
just do it and then move on to the next thing.
Well, he did do that, actually. He got really, really into debt a while back, and he couldn't afford to turn down any movie. So that's why there was like a period of time where he was in every movie ever because he couldn't turn down it because he couldn't turn down work because he needed to pay back his debt.
Yeah. There's an attachment to that through American Horror Story because they talk about it at Madame Lolarie's house in New Orleans in the French Quarter. He used to own it. And that was part of the debt settling. He had to sell the house. And I'm like, shit. So some rich Texan owns it now.
I was going to say, that begs the question, how did he come to own it in the first place?
I don't know. To be honest,
it's a great
I don't
place
remember
to own.
covering that. But I'm just like, And then, that's part of the story that he had to sell it to get rid of all this debt. And it was like, no.
Let's go back to Alien because we did not give that enough.
Yeah, actually,
whole Alien franchise, actually, because that's enough.
I can cover Alien and then I've got to go because I didn't realize it was almost 4:15. I'm like, shit! I got people!
Purple, do you still want to keep talking about it?
Yeah, you guys can...
Yeah, well, how about if we do 2 half-past and then we'll pick up again and do part 2 next time?
Okay, so about 2.5
2.5 hours each time? Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, you're assuming there's only going to be 2 parts?
Oh, no.
Because I'm going to be watching movies between now and then. So.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm going to make a list.
Yeah. Because I got to watch some of these that y'all talked about, so we'll have to revisit some of them. And so.
Yeah.
We finally got her to stop doing Ragnarok so she can watch other things now.
That's not true. I watched it while I was putting my makeup on.
Oh, Lord. We need an intervention.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And no, I don't think so. I mean, if you want to be really... Maybe films are things actually filmed on film and not digitally. But I think they're just synonyms. I think they're the same thing.
I just use them interchangeably.
They called them films back in the teens, 20s, and 30s because they were on film and 40s, 50s. till they stopped.
Moving pictures.
Movings, yeah, the moving pictures. That's why they became a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then a talkie after the silent film era.
Yeah. Wasn't it interesting how in the silent film era, like some people got really big and the second that you could actually record audio, like a lot of them just dropped off because their voices didn't keep up with what they were actually able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Singing in the Rain is a parody on that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was true. It was true. That's why a lot of the silent film stars didn't translate.
Yeah, a lot of them could act and emote, but they couldn't actually voice.
They couldn't. It's like they would get, oh, my darling, I love you. Oh, my darling, I love you. Can't have that shit on the screen. You know? Films are highbrow, movies are for plebs. I don't see it that way, but all right, cool.
I'll even say cinema. So.
Yeah, I just use it interchangeably.
Mm-hmm. Same. Well, I think the British say films more than
we tend to say film more. Yeah,
and you call it cinema, not the movie theater.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although I've started saying cinema now, which I blame this one for. So.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hashtag blame purple.
Hashtag blame purple.
I'll take it.
Interrupting me with your British stuff. I'm an American, god damn it.
Oh, that's easy. I got Sam to say bloody hell the other day. I was howling.
She did? She did?
Oh, I said, what did I
you said say, holy hell the other day.
Oh, I said, let's see. I said, I there was for 3 months this year where I said mate. And she doesn't even, Purple doesn't even say mate.
No.
But I've just been watching so many British YouTubers that I just started saying mate. I didn't even realize it. So, okay.
Oh my God, guys. My mate said, wait, you're what's happening?
I just started saying mate, yeah. And I went back to dude because, it was kind of strange. It's rough to be judged by a British person for saying something so British that they don't even say. All right, moving on.
Aliens.
Yes, alien.
All right, roll it into British aliens. Aliens, I think. Oh my God.
Ow.
Anyway,
Tubian 323 throws in a can't stand him. So I can't stand him. Can't stand him. It's like,
oof. That's like,
oh yeah,
nailed on a chalkboard, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's wow.
Oof.
Okay. Sorry. Alien,
yes. Creature designed by H.I. Geiger.
Yeah.
Isn't he insane or something?
Yeah, well,
most
looking at his
are.
stories, yeah, I would probably say so. But the actual creatures themselves were made by Stan Winston Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I need to write that down, too.
Okay, Lady Miss is killing it right now. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Cabinet of Dr. Kelly.
I've seen that. Yeah. That's OG silent film horror. I've seen that.
Oh, yeah. It is, yeah.
Rosemary's Baby as well, which freaks me out.
I've seen that.
Baby.
You need to see it. House of Wax is one of my favorites.
House of Wax, I saw the one with Paris Hilton.
Oh, honey.
No, honey.
Oh.
I know.
Say it again, Sarah.
Is that a bless your heart moment, I think?
That's an oof. That's like, oof.
It's like a oof. Nope. The original with Vincent Price.
Vincent Price, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I was watching the original, and then all of a sudden I see Paris Hilton. I was like, wait.
What?
I'll be drunk here.
Wait, nope.
Oh,
Cancel
God.
Eris.
I got
Let's pop back in.
Okay, I drunk
H.R. Geiger made Alien what it is. Yeah. Go.
We drug him
Sorry.
up from the dead by mentioning Paris Hilton. I know it. So apparently, if you mention Paris Hilton too many times, you bring Loki into the picture.
Oh shit!
Jesus. It's like you say Ragnarok too many times, Sam will pop up. She won't even have an invite on the stream. She'll just pop up.
I'll just do one of these.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because H.R. Geiger's alien looks alien, whereas before in a lot of alien films before that, they looked semi-human, but these creatures, they look like they're from the deepest,
They look
darkest.
like they're from another planet, for sure.
Yeah.
No, they're gorgeous. And like
They're
seeing,
beautiful.
I think I
the
saw
artwork is amazing.
Yeah, like seeing some of the art, like the concept art behind it is gorgeous. And then learning, like growing up and actually like learning more about like the cast of Alien. It's like,
Yeah.
and there were some people who John Hurt. I didn't even realize that was John Hurt. And so, really, only recently.
Yeah.
The recently departed Ian Holm as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. By the way, it was actually. The house was literally made out of wax, and it melted when it got set on fire.
And it was so stupid.
It literally melted. It was like, oh.
Jitsi, you have H.R. Geiger tarot cards? Nice.
That sounds cool.
That's another thing. Cool
I don't mess with tarot cards. I don't mess with that shit. Nope.
Going shopping. Be right back.
Anything out of my usual spiritual realm that I, hang out in, I don't mess with. Particularly voodoo. Do not mess with voodoo whatsoever. So.
I'd have them just as an object, just to look at them, not to use. But I have time.
I wouldn't use them. No.
Yeah, I've heard things about using them when you don't know how to use them. So.
Yeah. Well, same with the witch board.
Yes.
Or a Ouija board. I want those.
Oh my god, these are badass. Ooh. Okay.
Oh no, you got Sam shopping.
Guys, guess where they have them? Medieval collectibles.
Oh.
Of course they do.
Of course
they do. I was gonna say
new favorite site. Yeah.
I was gonna say Walmart, but so I guess that's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say Amazon, but yeah.
Anyway, back to Alien. God
Alien,
damn it.
Yes.
Okay, so Alien, fantastic. Aliens,
yes,
fantastic. 3, dear God, why?
I know. There was no reason for 3. Not at all. Not at all. I was like, no.
I was warned by my dad. Don't watch it.
Yeah, don't
watch it.
Don't.
I did because I'm
shit.
Did it anyway? Shit, and I was like, "Yep, that was right. You're right."
Yeah, that was bad. Stupid idea. Okay. Moving on.
I just lived the rest of my life thinking everything was okay, and Alien 4 was just kind of like, oh, in the future sometime. That's what I should have done, but no. All the characters I cared about from 2 are dead. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Like, you like this character? Well, that's just tough.
Too bad.
Screw you. How did that thing get on there? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We've got.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
I love it.
See, I love 4. I adore 4. I love 4 so much. I know it's not good, but I love 4 because it has my favorite death scene of any movie of all time. And it's just because of how much effort and how they went not just 100%, they went 1,010% into committing to that thing because that was all practical effects. When they cut out the little hole and he gets sucked out.
Yep, and it folds in on itself. Yeah,
there was a lot of love that went into that scene because that thing that was not a short scene. That was like a 5-minute long sequence, and that was all practical effects. It was just oh, really?
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
again, down to Stan Winston Studios. I would love, just as a side, to have the bust of the alien.
Would that be amazing?
You know what?
That would be one of my Grail collective pieces.
What is it called again? What's the studios?
Stan Winston Studios. But I can't remember who actually makes them. The busts. Probably Sideshow, I would imagine, does them.
Yeah, I literally just popped up and said Sideshow, yeah.
Okay. I thought it would be.
1/4 scale alien queen bust. $4,000 and 93 shipping and handling. Okay, no.
And that's why I don't own one. But
I'll
I'd really
just
like
pick
one
that
of
out of the couch.
the egg pods as well. That would be
I'll
really
just
cool.
make it myself. God damn it.
I have a stuffed face sucker. She's up there somewhere. Yeah, the face hugger thing. I've got one up there somewhere. She's buried. I gotta get her out. Poor thing. She's seen some shit.
That's just like,
She's
that just gave
AJ's.
me a minor damn heart attack. I thought, well, it couldn't be that bad, right? Like, no.
That is the
Couldn't be that
bad. You think how big the actual alien queen is in the film?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No wonder it's so expensive. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Because it looks tiny. It looks like it's like this big. It's like, I can fit that like right there.
Nope.
Never mind. And
No,
I will not
that's going to
have
take up
any-
most of the wall. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will not have a face hugger in that. In my face huggers are like, okay, face huggers are my worst nightmare. They're a like face R word that I can't say. That's a spider. That impregnates you with something that will then shoot out of your chest and murder you. Okay,
No.
Face huggers are like that's a spider's final form. So that's why we need to get rid of them. So,
Man, that was a reach.
that is why we need to get rid of them, because unless you want to be overrun by face huggers, we need to get rid of spiders. That's why you should vote for me in 2020. Plot twist: the stream just became my announcement for my campaign.
Vote for a should save you from the face huggers. I like it.
Yeah.
Those face huggers are out of here.
Yes, we're getting rid of all the spiders. There we go.
Got my bat ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, the spider that I was dealing with earlier has vanished into thin air, and I have no idea where it went. So,
It's
yeah,
quite
by the way,
possibly gone to get reinforcements. So
Yeah,
I
just
was going to
saying.
say, he went to hire a hitman.
I don't
It's
know.
going to be a
but I've been
grasshopper that
sitting-
comes in here in a bit.
I do this in my this is my bedroom, so like that's the worst.
Oh
This is my
shit!
living
Never
room,
mind then.
Olivia,
Forget I
single
said
deal.
it. Retract.
So, it just vanished. It's gone. It's not apparent. It's worse that I don't know where it is now. So. I think my bed's just like right there. So I really
I was
appreciate.
just going to say, don't look at your bed right now.
So. Anyway, we're gonna move forward to Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Oh no, Prometheus.
Do we have to?
Prometheus, I enjoy for the Greek mythology references.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll give you that one.
But it's very difficult for me to consider it an alien movie. And also, the people are so dumb for being the brightest human beings on our planet. I'm actually concerned.
Stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dumb.
Let's see.
No, it's where they're running from the monolith as it's falling, and instead of running to the sides, they carry on going
they run
forward.
straight down the middle. It's like,
Mhm.
ma'am, I have a question. Go this way? Just saying.
All right, tower, big tall tower is going down. So you know what we're gonna do is, while it's going down, we're gonna run and try to beat the tower. It's a race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that makes sense.
Okay.
It's a race. We're gonna beat it.
We're gonna race
There we
against gravity. Okay.
Okay. Let us know
Just
how that
in
goes.
general. Just in general, physics usually wins. Yep. And then of course, it's just. And then Covenant tried to bring back. Yeah, and Covenant tried to bring back what everyone loved from the Alien movies.
Yeah.
It did not. So.
Yeah, they went down a rabbit hole with their own mythology and lore.
Yeah.
and they just went
I have to
way too deep with it. It really wasn't that complicated. It's an alien.
An alien species crash landed. Oh, an alien species crash landed, and it was cargo was the aliens. The alien eggs. We didn't know why, and quite frankly, I didn't give a shit why or how or what. And
it's irrelevant.
And so it didn't matter to me. It's the fact that it's there. Now, could they have done something to explore the mythology? Yes. Did they do it correctly? No.
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 No, not at all. No.
Then you had
yeah, that and when they tied it into the Predator films as well. So you get the Alien versus Predator.
I liked the first one. I liked the first one. And it was PG-13. I wish it wasn't, but I liked the first one. But then I found out about the comics, and now I think I need to read those comics because I heard they're better.
Yes, the comics are better.
And
yeah.
Then let's see. Oh, and then we have AVP Requiem, which it's anyone's guess what the hell happened in that movie.
I was going to say, I just completely tapped out after Alien 2, or after Aliens 2, so I was just like, no, this is all beyond me. So, guys.
No, like, Requiem, I'm not kidding, is pitch black 90% of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's filmed
then
at
I'll
night.
just sit in my office. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. You hear noises, and you're just like, okay.
Yes, they tried to take the atmospheric from Alien.
Yeah.
With the claustrophobia and just did it in the dark instead. So instead of having the very small closed-in spaces where you're doing this cat and mouse with the creature,
right?
It's just really dark. And I'm pretty sure the aliens see in the dark anyway. So,
sorry.
And it's like
That's
you know, and this is another kicker, right? So you talked about the claustrophobia and the darkness and that. Well, see, what they did is they were just like, let's make it claustrophobic. So we're gonna make it crash land in a small town, I think in Colorado, out in the goddamn middle of nowhere. That's claustrophobic. No, that's not how claustrophobia works.
No, that's not how claustrophobia works. I have claustrophobia. No.
Yeah, no. It's
no.
Dumb. It's stupid, and I couldn't see anything. And it has a really funny line in it, and that's the only redeeming quality about it, is a single line at the end, where they're all sitting in a tank, and the stupid lady that should have died 12 times goes and looks around and is like, the government wouldn't lie to us, right? And she and everyone just stares at her like she's the fucking moron she is. And that's the only good thing in the movie. That's it. That line was the only good thing.
That's it. That's the only good thing. On that note, we get to leave on a good thing.
That wasn't that awful. But
I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I just heard a car door slam, so before my dogs go crazy,
no, you're good.
I have to dip off.
Okay, honey.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's 4:30. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
didn't even know.
Like 2.5 hours, and whether or not we finish it in the next one, I don't know. We'll
probably not.
I'm
thinking there's going to be like a 5-part.
It might be a continuing series.
Yeah. This is going to go up until Halloween.
Yeah, I'm going to keep watching horror movie series. So it's just like kind of occasionally we'll have one of these. So, all right. Okay. Well, you want to plug your channel?
Yeah.
We are the Valkyries. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, we are. We are the Valkyries. We are Rise and Shine with the Valkyries every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 Central. And yeah, we talk pop culture. We talk random things. We like to have a lot of guests on. I need to get Eris back on.
Yeah, we need to get Eris back on. But we gotta wait till she has a holiday.
Yes. Yeah, it's a free day. It's because I work during the week. So
I know, honey. I know.
It's all right. I'll figure something out.
All right, it's just cool. But that's us. That's what we do.
And their channel link is in the description below if y'all enjoyed them to stream and just want to go check them out.
I've been slacking as a wrench today, but
it's okay. My chat's pretty chill. It doesn't get out of control really. And
nobody gets
good.
weird.
Well, they do. It's just okay weird.
Yeah, the good kind of weird.
The
fun
kind of weird.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay,
thank
guys.
you everyone who popped in and dropped a like, dropped a view, chilled in the chat, watch us later.
Yeah, thank you for all the suggestions. They were awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys had great suggestions on films, so I'm looking forward to watching some great ones coming up.
Yeah, I got 10 right now, and those are only the ones I thought about and like actually caught. So probably more.
I've got 10 as well now on my list. So okay, guys,
we will see y'all on. I'll be in the chat probably on. No, wait, hold on. Possible game stream on Sunday.
Yes, and the Discord. We've got the
And,
Discord.
Yeah, for those of y'all, who are
Patreon.
members in Valhalla, there's a Discord tomorrow. There comes the boss man into the chat. So
it's 1 p.m. Central, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Sounds right.
I've been
I'm gonna go ahead and buy that.
Last, 8 hours. So you're out to the point. I think it's 1 p.m. Central if you're Patreon member. And then
if you're not, you need to join.
Yes.
Then
yes,
I think 5 p.m. Yes, definitely join. Definitely join Loki's Patreon. And then let's see what else. Like 5 p.m. There's a game stream if I'm remembering correctly. And
I think so.
There might be other things.
Yes.
And I'm blanking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Loki says 1 o'clock.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Look
Thank you,
that.
sweetie.
I know things.
I gotta turn my notifications back on. God damn it.
I'm doing a good job. We are professionals at work here.
Yes.
It takes us 20 minutes to say goodbye.
Oh, everyone knows I can't say goodbye properly. This is a well-known fact. I don't know how to leave. Because I feel like I need to wind it down, but I don't know how to wind it down. And so I just feel like I should just hit end broadcast and just be done with it. Anyway, so...
Bye, everybody. Have an awesome day.
They will be on Monday at 10 a.m. Loki will be on
Monday at 10,
8 a.m. on Monday. So see y'all sometime over the next couple of days, whatever. All right.
Bye, guys. Thanks, everyone. Bye, guys.